Back up. Let's fucking go.
Oh my god!
You did it. Hell yeah.
Oh my god! It's over!
It's
December
over.
21st, 2025, I bought my quiver from Tiki Mug! Oh my god, it's over! Yes!
Hello and welcome back to Xpwaste and hello to 2026. Hi, I'm Michael.
And I'm Oxie. If you're new around here, welcome. I hope you guys have had a fantastic New Year's celebration. We're a show that talks a lot about old school RuneScape. So if the first thing you do in the new year is listen to a show about old school RuneScape, you're probably in good company here. If you're not new around here, hold on. Why didn't I think this through? Hold on.
We're holding.
We're holding. Hold on.
He's got a thing, ship.
Oh, it didn't pop like I thought it would.
Pop!
Happy New Year, folks.
Happy New Year. Oh, you got mimosas? I got Americano.
So I'm gonna
Why didn't you
be-
tell me we're getting mimosas.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I have coffee too. So remember last year when we recorded and the episode came out on New Year's Eve and we bought the
Yeah.
champagne for it? Yeah, I only drank 2 of those of the 4-pack I bought. So
Oh.
I've had this Asti sitting in my fridge for like a year. So
Actually, a year. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have a New Year's Eve tradition? Anything you do to seal up the year?
the last couple of years, it has been wildly different what I do year to year.
Mm.
I think last year I went and hung out with some of my friends where I used to go to school. That was a great time. And then in years past, it's been like nobody has done anything. So I've just like stayed home, made myself a steak, and played Halo. I've done that in the past. But this year, I don't know. So I've had a relatively inconsistent New Year's Eve holiday. I always like to do things with people. It's always a good time. I always enjoy having like a New Year's Eve function to be at.
Uh-huh.
But like I don't have an apartment that's conducive to hosting a New Year's Eve party. And I don't know. We just never really have done anything myself. So I don't necessarily. What about you?
I do. For the last, I think, 3 years. This will be my 3rd year. It's either my 3rd year or my 4th year. Can't remember. But I make myself a steak with some asparagus and some potatoes, and I enjoy a steak to round out the year. This year, I think there's a steak in my freezer from my mom. It's like a T-bone or something. I might thaw that out and see how it goes, but I probably will have a steak on backup because, quite honestly, I don't know how long that steak has been in there. I can't remember. Not that it's a bad thing, right? Because like usually frozen meat doesn't go bad, but I want something fresh. And I want it to be delicious. So I'll be making a steak. I won't have a picture of it because this episode actually comes out January 1st?
Yeah, this episode
Is this
comes out
on
January
the
1st because it's still 2025 where Michael and I are, but it's 2026 where you are. So we're celebrating the holiday early with a little bit of champagne on a Sunday afternoon.
And an Americano. Cheers. But yes, it'll be good. I'll probably end up eating a fun gummy too and enjoying a steak. Good times.
Fun gummy,
Good
what,
times
like,
to roll in
like
the
a
year.
dinosaur gummy?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
exactly like a dinosaur gummy. Well, Oxy, I feel like it's been at least 3 years since I've checked in with you. How is life? What have you been up to? How are the kids?
The kids are little bastards. They keep running around and turning my PC off when I'm trying to play. Life has been good. We have been obviously very busy for the holidays, running around, seeing family, not fencing, funny enough. I've been so busy on the Monday and the Tuesday and the Thursday of this past couple of weeks that I've just not been at fencing. I think we closed on Christmas and New Year's Day, obviously, but the other days of the week, currently it's up in the air that we're even going to have been open the Monday and Tuesday prior to when this episode comes out because we don't know how many people are going to be there. So it's dicey whether or not we'll have events this week, but it's okay. We've gotten back in the gym a little bit. We've had a little bit of fun with that, as much fun as you can. The biggest thing that has occupied my time has been Minecraft. I have been I have caught the Minecraft bug so hard it's not even funny. Like I have regularly been staying up till like 3:30 in the morning playing Minecraft on my buddies our joint single player world, and he keeps saying like one of these days I'll turn it into a server so you can play whenever you want. But eventually, like when he does, I don't like our thing has kind of been like we don't want to turn it into a server because it's fun playing together, you know, and like going on our dumbass little adventures together. And if we turn it into a server, it essentially becomes like a solo world with another person, you know.
Oh,
we don't really want that, so we're making it into we're not making it into a server deliberately. I think at this point, if we haven't already killed the dragon, we're gonna kill the dragon before the end of Christmas break. And mind you, we're in like the netherite stage of the world. So it's not like we're not prepared to kill the dragon. I think both of us have just sort of had this like, if we kill the dragon, that means Christmas break is over mentality and just haven't really talked about it. So we've got all the eyes. We have the stronghold. We're like more than prepared. We're just late. We have like 2 wither skulls. Like we're closer to killing the wither than we are the dragon. Just because we're like,
kind of fun.
I don't know. Have you done much of the ancient cities?
No.
Oh my god, I mean, they are my favorite piece of content.
Nice. Yeah, the last time I logged in and really played Minecraft, like the caves were the newest thing.
Caves.
Like I haven't played with I haven't played with the copper golems or the copper chests or the ancient caverns with the big scary dude. I don't even remember what his name is.
Warden.
The Warden. Yes,
it is.
No, I've seen people play, but I have not played it myself.
The first time I went down into an ancient city, it was like the scariest it has been in Minecraft. Like having to stealth walk around.
The sound things, right?
Yeah, having to walk around like crouched the entire time and not trip the sensors. It's very spooky and very fun. Then when the Warden does spawn, everything goes black. It's very scary. But we have spent so much time down there because it's great to farm XP. So we just have gotten to the point where we're like annoyed when a Warden spawns because we have to stop mining XP and just go somewhere else and wait for the Warden to despawn. So we've been having a ton of fun doing that, building. Been absolutely on an aggressive Minecraft kick. I have played a little bit of RuneScape. What have I been doing? Training range from the GIM, training sailing. Oh, I got my quiver. I don't know if that was the cold opener or not. I've been very removed from RuneScape, but I got my quiver.
Got my quiver.
Yeah, I did that.
Just casually.
Yeah. I bought my quiver from Tiki Mug. Like I don't know if that was the cold opener or not, but if it is, yeah,
that's funny.
So, yeah, that's
congratulations.
I've been working on my goal sheet. Thank you. I called Michael into VC. I got it, and I texted Michael. I said, "Get in mod chat now. When you join." And the first thing I said, I was like, "Open the fucking stream. Open the fucking stream." And he's like, "Dude, what's going on? What happened?" I'm like, "Don't ask questions. Open the stream." And it was me with the quiver on my back, and it was a good time. That's what I have been up to. I have had a very obviously a very wholesome, busy time with the holidays. Also a very degenerate time, waking up at like 11 a.m., which is very late for me these days because I'm staying up till 4 playing Minecraft. But yeah, what have you been up to?
I have been very also busy. This is my time to talk about how I've been busy instead of Oxie just being the busy one. Because while I am still technically unemployed, I am working for my father-in-law, as I have said in a couple of the past episodes. And that has been keeping me busy. I've also been trying to get stuff around for the business that I'm starting at the start of the year. And so I'll talk more about that probably in the coming weeks, just because I don't have all of the details to give. And it's very exciting, though. I'm excited for 2026 and what it means for me working for myself, having starting a career, I guess, in the sense that what I'm going to be doing is what I can foresee myself doing potentially until I can retire. So it's going to be exciting. I won't be working for the man anymore. I'll be working for myself. And I really think, and I'll probably end up getting into this more later, but like this is going to be a busy year and not on the computer, not busy on the computer. So it's going to be interesting going into this year, having these goals, knowing the work that I'm going to have to put in IRL and what that's going to take, and kind of balancing work and personal and free time and not free time. So, but I've been busy. It's like this time of the year, we've like, since we started this time of the year, we just take every other week. We do the show a lot less. And that has been very nice. Cause like the week of Christmas, I cannot imagine myself editing and like having to make sure that the episode was posted on Thursday morning, which was Christmas morning. And then like it's been nice to not have to record as much and not have to do so much for the podcast. But I've also missed it. I've also missed interacting with Oxie and interacting with the community and having an excuse to play RuneScape. I logged in on my main account this morning, and it had been nearly 4 days since I last played. And before that, it was probably like 3 or 4 days. So I would say for like the last 2 weeks of the year, I've made almost no progress in this game. And I've not really played any other games. Like I've played a couple rounds of Fortnite with the wife, but for the most part, I've just been kind of chilling, doing stuff IRL. The job that I'm doing for my father-in-law, it feels like I'm at the gym because I haven't done any like true physical activity for a long time. I've been working from home, so the most physical activity I've been getting up to is like getting out of my chair.
Wow.
After work. So like it's been intense. I just showed Oxie a bunch of rocks. I think you can see them. No, you can't. They're cut off. So my job changes day to day, but like the thing that I've been doing the past couple of days is making sure that the people who are cutting the rocks don't have to go get them themselves. So I put them on the cut table, and then I take the rocks that they have cut already and I palletize them. And so it's like, it's not incredibly physically demanding, but it is repetitive, and these rocks are heavy. So it's like, feels like I've been at the gym for 6 hours after I get off work. So it's fun though. I feel myself getting stronger. I feel myself getting sore less, and I'm like it is a rewarding experience. The first couple days absolutely sucked. I feel like I went way too hard and I nearly killed myself. At least what it's felt like. But it's been getting a lot better. Randy has said, is this for collecting or raw materials for construction? So technically, yes. So my father-in-law owns a business.
Is it A or B? Yes.
Yeah, technically. So the business is like, he gets big slabs of rock, cuts them down, and essentially makes them to where they can become like decorative siding on buildings. It's not structural. So this is all stuff that people just like, instead of bricks, you've seen it. There's businesses where they have like decorative rock and things like that. So he cuts all the rock and makes like pallets of different colors and different varieties of rock that you can get, different sizes, different shapes. And so they all have to be cut to size and cut to order. And so, yeah, it's hard work. Definitely hard work. I always say in my head that I'm the world's worst Nepo baby, because like the only reason I'm there is because he's my father-in-law. If I had actually wanted this job, I would have been fired the first day. I'm terrible at it. So I'm the world's worst Nepo baby at this job. But I'm getting better. But let's see. Nothing else new. I was going to ask, is this the same Minecraft server that you started with the guy from fencing?
Yeah.
Or is this a different friend? Okay,
Nope.
nice.
Yeah, we've been
Nice.
We've been absolutely grinding. It's like even today, I'm like, okay.
After you record.
Like after we record, I think the missus has some extended family in town, so if I end up seeing them, which I probably will afterwards, if she does not come back to my apartment, want to hop on the craft. Like literally, that's been the last like week. like Friday, we were supposed to have a day with like me, the missus, my mom, and my sister because we were going to stay after Christmas. But this huge ice storm rolled in by me.
Lucky.
So this ice storm rolled. It wasn't. It does look kind of pretty outside, or it did rather. But as far as like a white Christmas, we didn't have it. But the storm was supposed to start at like 4 a.m. And the missus was feeling a little sick, so I'm like, okay, let's just drive home after Christmas, right? Got home at like 1 a.m., unpacked, did everything, and then we both were just like chilling. We both were kind of like, yeah, we're not gonna hang out today. We got other things to do. So between her being sick and staying at home, and me having had whatever plans I did have kind of get canceled due to the weather, I texted my buddy and I was like, so what we saying? And we were both painfully productive. But eventually, when we did hop on, we played from like I think 8 to 4 again. We're putting in the hours on this world. It's been great.
That's
I
awesome.
have not had this much fun playing Minecraft in a very long time. So,
Do you think this is one of those Minecraft phases, or are you taking it slowly enough that this is not going to burn out? Like you're not going to burn out of Minecraft.
I think
soon.
it's going to be a phase, not because I'm burned out. It's going to be a phase because we both have to go back to work.
Oh,
It's going to be a phase
yeah.
because we can't binge from 8 to 4 in the middle of the work week.
I see.
So,
yeah,
while it is a phase, I don't think it's because we're going to burn out. I think it's something that, like, should we ever want to return to it, we can. If there's like more free time, maybe like in the summer we'll pick it back up again. So just all sort of depends on what the vibe is. I've also been playing a single player world of my own because when he's not online, obviously I can't play on the joint single player world. So my single player world is coming along, kind of like plotting very slowly because I don't really care.
yeah.
But again,
Yeah.
we're not a Minecraft podcast, and people will get pissed off if we talk about video games too much. So
I mean,
we're
a
going to
video
start
game
the year
podcast.
on a high note. And let me tell you, we're going to be talking
That's
about
true.
RuneScape a lot. Talking about RuneScape
That
a
is the name of the
lot,
game.
because today is our goals episode, is it not?
It is our goals episode.
It is the big
First episode of the year.
goals episode, the first episode of the year, the Xpwaste tradition. We started off by talking about the things that we want to achieve here in the new year. This is the new year of 2026, and we're going to talk about all of our goals. I started working on my goal sheet after my little crash out I had last week. So I think they're
You
a little
did crash out.
It was a little bit of a crash out because the quiver was pissing me off, and it did piss me off. I think it took me 82 attempts. Let me pull up my Why We Died at Soul page. Yep. Why We Died in Kahlo 2025. There's a bulk of attempts that run in December. I think there's a good, like, probably 15 or so that are in December. You're saying 15, that's not a lot of attempts. I only did 82 for the entire year.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
That's
not
quite
a
lot.
ton. But like I woke up when I got it like a week ago or whatever, on the 21st. I woke up and was like, dude, I'm just gonna doom send Coliseum all day. So I'm gonna doom send Coliseum until I physically can't anymore, and then I'm gonna play Minecraft. That's my whole goal. And I told my friend, I'm like, I don't know when I'll be able to hop on because I have to do this. I'm just going to try it all day. And if after like 10 attempts, I still don't have it, that'll be like probably 6 hours. I'll just be burnt out and I won't want to. 3 attempts in, I got the quiver. I was like, oh, well, easy enough. So,
Let's go.
yeah. And I ran it with Myopia 3. Yeah, Myopia 3 was the problem child, I remember. But we were fine. It was actually a super spooned run. It was like Blasphemy 3, Volatility 3, Myopia 3, and like Relentless 3, which if you've done Coliseum, that's like the easiest invocation set you could get. Especially if you take Myopia 3 on like wave 10 or 11 when it really doesn't mess anything up. Or not that it really doesn't mess anything up, because it can, but like, learning the corner trick was huge. The corner trick was very helpful. Thank you, Toilet. And the when in doubt, send it south east was very helpful. Thank you, Jack. And the quiver was obtained. The soul fight felt a lot better. I didn't get my shit kicked in. Because solar flare isn't that big of a deal. I do it in the simulator all the time. But I didn't get my shit kicked in because my footwork didn't immediately suck.
Nice.
So we're good. We got it. We're done. It was a long fight, like a 38-minute quiver. So it's long. And one of these days,
get that those numbers down.
Yeah, we got to get that PB better. But I imagine what's going to end up happening is going back in with full scythe. I was kind of motivated to like go back in and do it just because. I was like, what if I just hop back in? Just hop back in and try another quiver run. How does that look? But we haven't yet. At the present moment, the only boss I am not ranked in is Doom because I just don't want to. Like I woke up yesterday and was like, all right, time to lock in, get a Doom KC, and for the first time ever be ranked in every single boss in old school RuneScape before the end of 2025. And then I sat down and was like, bruh, I don't want to play RuneScape. I want to play Minecraft. So I played Minecraft and just didn't kill Doom. So I still have a PB of like completing wave 6. So maybe by the time this episode comes out, I've forced myself to get a Doom KC and I'm ranked by the time this episode comes out because now RuneLight tracks 1 KC. So I don't need to bust my balls or anything to get there. I have 1 Coliseum kill and I'm on the high scores. 1 Doom kill, I'll be on the high scores. Yeah. And,
for your Coliseum, it does say unranked. I was going to point that out. It's there, but when you hover over
oh,
it says
right.
unranked.
It does say unranked. That's interesting. Well,
trying to see if
whatever.
there's any others, but
no, the only ones that were there that were like that were Coliseum and Doom. But you know what? I don't care. It tracks to KC. So that goal has long since faded. I don't really care. At this point, I don't have anything left to prove. Who cares? So
yeah, you did it.
Yeah, I mean, Coliseum is fun. It's good content. I agree it's not good content when you're hunting for a unique, but it's fun otherwise. I learned a lot, and I'm feeling more confident in there. So, Quiver Grind is done. Stop fucking asking me about it.
Can we ask you about other things now?
No.
Or
no.
That's still off the table?
You can ask me how sailing is going on the main.
How's sailing going on the main?
We're sailing is going fine. We're about a third of the way through 84. If this fucking shipwreck ever respawns.
Are we still racing to 99? Is that still a thing?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
On what account? What account are you racing me on?
On my main.
Oh, sure.
Because I have like basically the same sailing level on both accounts. I think I'm 74 on the iron and almost 73 on the main. But it'll probably, I don't know. It's like, I'm going to give you guys a spoiler. It's my only goal for the main account for 2026. So I don't know if it'll be something I get soon or not, but I think racing would be fun.
Well, then why don't we switch gears and just get right into goals?
Let's do it.
Let's get right into it. I don't know what we're talking about, but let's get right into it. How, Michael, are you feeling about your goals? Do you want to start us off?
I want to start off by giving like a recap because I took a screenshot of how I started 2025. And so I want to basically just give some highlights of how I ended 2025 on the Iron Man here. So I started the year in 2025 with 116 days played. And I am ending the year with 166 days played.
Goddamn.
So nearly 60 days. 50 days played. Is that 50 days played? If we talk about hours, let's see, 50 times 24.
I wish there was
only 1,200 hours.
I wish there was a way that we could like look at this as like a summary, you know? I wish there was a way that we could like pull up a summary of what we did for the year. So I think from what you're telling me, it looks like off the top of my head, I bet you played about 1,203 hours.
It's just about
1,203 hours.
Just about. Okay. Yeah, roundabouts that much.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
I'm off the top of my head. How much XP do you think you gained this year? I'm going to guess.
I started the year with 115 million. And I'm ending it with 181
Okay,
million.
so I'm going to guess you gained about 66.47 million XP. What skill did you train the most?
I don't actually know that because
I'm gonna
based on
guess.
my
I'm gonna
screenshots-
guess it was ranged.
Okay.
I'm gonna
probably
guess
right.
it was ranged. Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably.
How many
if
times do you
if
think you
had to
died?
guess- Oh, I don't know.
I'm
There's
gonna
no way to
guess.
know.
I'm gonna guess 175 times. Motherfucker has
There's no way to know.
Motherfucker has his RuneScape wrapped in our GIM Discord, and he's still
There's
like
no way to
trying to
know.
eyeball. Like, I don't know how many hours I played. 50 days, 60 days.
Well, I think it's also fun to see like where the numbers started and where they ended, rather than just giving the end result.
The wrapped was fun. I think I got on my GIM. It was 410 hours played, which was way more than I thought.
Sheesh.
But
That is a lot.
that's what happens when you have to do 99 fire making in a week. It was my most trained skill, and I sent it to other people. They're like, "I was fire making your most trained skill." I'm like, Michael got his blowpipe. I had to. Michael got his blowpipe.
That was a good time. Good time. Glad you got 99 fire making. The last one that I wanted to showcase was I started the year at 1975 total, and I'm ending at 2167.
Goddamn.
73 of those levels are from sailing, so I'm gonna do 2167 minus 73 and see what I would have ended at without sailing.
2090
Because
something.
that was a pretty big boost. 2094. So I got a little over 100 total levels without sailing. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. XP went from, already did that already. Never mind. You called that one out. 115 to 181. Those are the big ones. I did get my quest cape. So at the start of the year, we only had 170 quest points, and now we're ending at 178. I did about 30 diary tasks and about 50-ish combat diary tasks. Very cool. I'll do this again for this. Like I'll take the screenshot on January 1st, and we'll talk about it again in 2020 at the end of 2026.
Chat, do we think Michael forgot that was last week's episode?
It's not. I mean, it is kind of, but this one was just, since it's the first, I'm giving you the first to the first. The recap.
Well, mine's going to be the
January
1st to the
January
28th.
1st.
There's going to be phantom days in there because unless I go back and revisit this goal sheet before January 1st. Because last year I feel like did we record on New Year's Eve?
Surely not.
No, I think we might
Let me
have
see.
because remember we popped the champagne, or either we recorded on New Year's Eve or it came out on New Year's Eve. It was one of the
I'm gonna
two.
look. We recorded
on the
probably on the 29th.
So we were very close last year, but
Dude, we're on the 28th this year.
I know.
Not like we're not close today.
Listen. listen.
I'm listening.
Listen.
And then in 2026, it'll be on the 27th. We're going back a day every year.
Going back in time.
Hey, but listen, it'll still come out on. Will it come out on the 20? No, it'll come out on the 31st. Damn, we're gonna have to do the first episode of the year. Is gonna be a week in, unless we delay it. Ooh,
No.
stick around till next year
No.
to find out if we delay our episode.
No,
by
the
one day, so that it
the
posts-
XP Waste Ultimate Goal Review Party, the XP Waste 2026 New Year's Eve party, where we both dress in fucking suits and have champagne, talk about all the things we achieve and talk about all the things we hope to achieve in 2027. You don't see the potential for that?
There's potential.
You don't see
I
the
can
potential?
foresee myself in your living room doing that.
Exactly. That's going to be a fucking nightmare to do because you're going to have to get here the day after Christmas. Have fun with that.
Frick. You're right.
But that actually does bring up a good point. I want to do a vlog with you next summer. All right. This is me officially inviting Michael to create content in Michigan here in 2026.
Okay.
So I don't know the exact weekend, but I'm going to imagine it's going to be late August to mid-September, one of the two. I want you to come from a Wednesday through to a Monday, right? So let's say we're picking September. You'll need to come September 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. You'll need to be here for a little while. You can stay with me
Okay.
if you want. I still don't have an extra room, so you'll have to sleep on an air mattress, or you can get a hotel. We can pay for it. I have a hotel not terribly far from my apartment. I don't have a second car, so who knows? We'll figure it out. I'll just take all that time off. What I want you to do, right? You'll fly into Michigan on Wednesday. We'll have a chill Wednesday. We'll do all our test recording, things like that. Thursday, I want to take you to the farmer's market where we live, and we're going to train your IRL skills. The theme will be training Michael's IRL skills. Michael started the year complaining that he didn't feel strong enough. Michael started the year saying that, like, oh, he's just feeling like weak after all these things. We need to train up Michael's skills. We're going to train your support skills, like your gathering, crafting, all that. And we're going to train your combat skills. Thursday, we're going to go to the market, find some nice ingredients. You're going to learn how to fence, right?
Oh,
Friday, there's a place in town that does like artisanal crafting. Maybe we'll work on your smithing and your crafting there, depending on what we can pull off. And then also your cooking too. We'll make food that night, so you can work on your cooking. Saturday, this is why I said it's very dependent on the weekend. So whatever I pitch might not be accurate, right? Saturday, you're going to come to a fencing tournament. You're not going to fence in it. You're not going to fence in it, but you're going to watch a fencing tournament. Okay. So we'll show off the different combat skills, quote unquote, in action. I believe probably on Friday, I might also drag you to the gym too to train your IRL strength, get you to work your muscles, train your strength IRL. And then on Sunday, right? Sunday, obviously, we'll have our obligatory side-by-side recording time in the evening, but during the day, your boy does not live that far from the Michigan Renaissance Festival. And at the Michigan Renaissance Festival, there is a plethora of activities, notably that would train your range skill. Bows, thrown axes, throwing knives, things of that nature, as well as other fun things to do there too. So I think there's huge potential for you to come up for a bulk period of time in 2026, and we'll have our side-by-side recording for whatever we do. But at the same time, I feel like we should release those as like little vlogs, like little two-part vlogs, like exclusively for YouTube,
Yeah.
So that could have some potential for it.
I love that. I really love that.
Yeah, I was workshopping it. I was workshopping it these last couple of weeks, just sort of thinking like, what will we do? Like there's a lot to do in the town that I live in, which I feel like if you live in Michigan, me telling you I live close to the Renaissance Festival narrows it down a little bit. However, there's a lot to do where I live. And I think it could be fun to bring Michael up. Plus, I'll kind of dox myself once we end up going to some of these places because, fucking name of the city is like right there on the side of the building. Like, I'm not too worried about it for then. But yeah, come up in, like I said, late August to mid-September. I will have to let you know, particularly when we plan our tournament, because the Renaissance Festival runs from like the beginning of August through like the end-ish of September. And then every year around that time, we have a tournament. We have the Donut Duel at that time too. So there's potential for you to come watch a fencing tournament and then get context for like, oh, this is why Oxie's so miserably exhausted when we record the day after a fencing tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's a lot of footwork.
I
can imagine.
You about to find out. You're about to find out just how much footwork it is in August. You about to I am the supreme footwork overlord of the club. There are people that I have not spoken to because they haven't had a class with me and they fence a different weapon. And I'll be like, "How does your footwork look like that?" They'll be like, "This is what my footwork is." I'm like, "No, it isn't. Fix it." And I don't even speak to these kids, and I'll work on their footwork with them because that has been my introduction to some of my fencers. Because they took the class before I was the coach and their footwork looks terrible and they do things that just end up being dangerous on the strip. So I end up interrupting their entire bout and I'm like, I want to see better footwork. And we do like a 5-minute lesson on footwork with me and the fencer. And they're like,
damn.
They're like, okay, hi. I'm like, what's your name, by the way?
Oh, that's fine.
I'm Oxie. Everybody already knows that, but I'm Oxie. So.
Do you go by Oxie or do you go by your other name?
Funny enough, I actually do go by Oxie. Most people call me Oxie at the club.
That's cool.
There are other people who have my first name at the club, and it's usually a lot easier for people just to call me Oxie. It's what's on the back of my lame. So I love that I have my RSN on my fencing lame, which is a good time. But no, most people do call me Oxie. Even my students, call me Oxie.
Is there a Mister in front of it?
I prefer Coach. I don't need Mr. Oxie. That's a little too formal. I prefer Coach, if anything else.
Yeah.
But I don't often. When I have one student who calls me Prophet for some reason, just working with teenagers. One of my teenagers are an interesting.
At least it's
group
not Unk.
I have been called Unk many a times at that club. I get called Unk many times at that club. We're so off track. What the fuck are we talking about?
Listen, it's okay, Prophet. Let's just keep talking. I feel like that's a mighty compliment to get a nickname from a teenager. So cool. Like,
listen,
Prophet is a cool nickname.
It could be a cool nickname, but like, I don't know. I'm not up with the teenage lingo. You know, it doesn't seem like it's a bad. It doesn't seem like it's a bad nickname. You know,
I don't think so.
But
we are off topic, and the topic today has just been new beginnings, man. It's 2026.
2026, baby. New beginnings.
There are people in their late 20s who were not born with a 19 in their name.
You think 26 years old is late 20s? That's mid 20s to me.
It's not
late 20s.
mid-20s.
Late 20s is when you hit. It's literally the midpoint of your 20s is 24,
I guess it is
25, 26.
mid to late. Okay, so it's like, okay, early 20s is 20, 21, 22.
23.
Early to mid is like 23, 24, 25. Mid to late is 26, 27. And then late is 28, 29, and
That
30.
seems like an unreasonably complicated. Early 20s, 20, 21, 22, 23. Mid 20s, 24, 25, 26. 27 is a little bit of a phantom number. 27 could be either mid or late.
Mid
but,
or
but
late.
Like 27, but like late 20s is 27, 28, 29. Like 27 is your cusp age where you're starting to feel it. Your bones are starting to ache a little bit. You might catch one gray hair every so often. You know, once you approach, I mean, I am 29 right now. I'll be 30 in July, I believe. Like it hasn't been the same birthday for 30 fucking years. But once you hit 29 is when you start to be like, ooh, I sat in my chair too long and my knee hurts. Am I developing arthritis? You know, where you think to yourself, like, I'm good, actually. One beer is enough one beer is enough to ruin my evening. So if I have 3, yeehaw, it's going to be one hell of a time. So,
damn, dude.
You start to feel it around 27. You start to get hints of what's coming at 27 years old.
I'm just glad I'll still be in my early 30s this year. I'll be 33. No, wait, I am 33. Damn. I'll be 34 this year.
You got a lot. You have like 11 months, though. You have a lot of time.
Oh, yeah. Long time to be early 30s still. I mean, I'm starting my workout journey in my early 30s. Arthritis be damned. Arthritis? What is that? I don't know what that is. I mean, I'm using muscles that I haven't really ever truly used. My wrists are shot. Anyway, 2026.
We'll work on that strength. Don't worry.
IRL. So do you want to start with your GIM or your main for your goals?
I'll start with main just because I had to crash out with the main account 2 weeks ago. So
well, yeah, let's do our mains first and then we'll do our GIM.
Why don't you start us off with mains, Michael? Because I know you got a long goal list for your main account.
So goals on the main. 2376. That's the only number I want to see in the year 2026 for the main is 2376. And I've gotten pretty much everything else. Like, I guess I could throw in a little, like, I want to get my quest cape back, but at this point, it almost doesn't matter. Unless it prohibits me from doing sailing content, I probably won't end up doing any of the quests because, good Lord, I have so many. I'm trying to figure out the last time I would have done a quest, and it looks like I don't even have the Perilous Moons quest done.
Damn.
So Parlamore Part 1, I guess, is when I stopped doing quests on this account.
You have DT2
so everything
done on
from
that account?
Varlamarn. I do. Yeah, this is the first account I did it on.
Do you have all Gothic Sleeps done on that account?
I don't.
Okay. That's
a long time ago.
yikes.
So yeah, there's There's quite a few long ones on there. So maybe 2026 I'll get my Questscape, but I really I don't see that happening as a priority. I think sailing will be the priority, and if I have to get a quest done to be able to do sailing content, then I will get it. I'll get her done. But like basically it's 99 sailing. I want to have like a cool looking boat by the end of the year for the main. And get my Maxscape back. That's all I have written down.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. For me, it's the same. My main account, my primary goal is to remax the main. Maxscape, my beloved, oh how I miss you so much. I feel like I don't know what the hell is happening. Clue scrolls are hard because I don't have the teleports I'm used to, because like who keeps their fucking fishing cape in their bank, right? I moved a lot of stuff out of my bank pre-sailing, and the Maxscape is just left a hole. You know, the Maxscape has left a hole that I'm having a hard time filling. So I need 15 more levels. I'm 84 to get 99. So currently sitting at 84 sailing. Gonna get the other 10 million experience I need throughout the year and remax my account. I don't know if that will be through the glide or through salvaging. Probably a mix of both. I did the glide a little bit the other day after I got my quiver. Not immediately after, like the day after. I did a little bit of glide the other day. It's sepulcher. Which like isn't a bad thing. Sepulcher is really well done content, but it takes a lot of focus. You know? It takes a lot of focus. So I feel like merchant shipwreck salvaging during the podcast is going to be a big chunk of the XP. And when I want to be a little bit more active, I will happily do the glide. But also, one of the reasons I didn't want to rush it is because there could be more good content coming up, particularly more sea charting. Sea charting was my favorite thing. I loved that. I know it's not going to be much in the way of XP, but could be fun.
Yeah.
So excited for that to get 99 sailing. You want me to keep going with my main goals or?
Yeah.
So obviously my main, being my main account, the one, how's the Maxscape going, is back on the menu according to Soggy Waffles. It is back on the menu because I believe, I'm going to put him in the hot seat here. Chaos Cleric said he wants to reopen the Max tracker because as soon as I got my quiver and he updated it, he's like, all right, Oxy, what am I doing next? And we're like, let's do the sailing tracker. It might be a joint tracker between me and Michael and some of the other admins in TNL to see like who's racing to who can like get their Maxscape back or who can get 99 sailing first. So that could be fun. But how's maxing going is back on the menu, and I'm thrilled that it's back on the menu because it's a guaranteed item. It's a guarantee. Yeah. It takes no skill. I mean, obviously it takes skills. It takes 99 in a lot of them. 99 in all of them actually, but it's not like it's not RNG dependent. So yes, how's the Maxscape going? I suppose is back on the menu because that's my biggest goal is to remax the account, right? Obviously, I keep the maintain a healthy relationship with OSRS as my like top goal every year, but I'm in a very good flow right now where that's gotten a lot easier, you know, in the last couple of years. Collection logs. I fucking love clogging. I love it. I love filling out the thing. I finished the year. I'm going to finish the year rather exactly where I thought I was going to, between 930 and 935. Currently sitting at 931 on the main. I'm going to push it. I'm going to try to get 1,100 clogs this year. I feel like 1,000 is very much within reach. Last year, I had 750. When I started, I wanted to get 1,000 clogs, and I started with 781 collection log slots. So I got, what's that, about 150 collection log slots in a year. So if I push that same thing, which I understand the collection log gets exponentially harder to complete the more slots you fill. I get that. But if I can get 150 more slots this year, that'll put me like at 1080 something. That'll put me close to 1,100. I'll be happy with that. I want to get my clue. What's up?
Of all the new sailing ones, there's probably some easy ones. Have you done those yet? Or
I don't
are those
think
still
I have
on the table.
I've not done all the easy sailing ones yet. I think for me, if we go into other, I don't have all the sea treasures. I'm still missing like 5 medallion pieces, all of the like locket, doll, coin, all that shit. Except for
the salvaging
mirror
stuff. Yeah.
like from the sea treasures. Sailing miscellaneous, I don't have a dragon sheet or the nails or ray barbs or anything like that. So I feel like there's a lot of potential for me to get some easy stuff there. Ocean encounters, I only have one of the pearls. There's a lot of things that I can get. And then other things like the squid beak, the alchemist signet, right? The antler guards, earthbound tecpottle, like things that are like basic 1 in 512 completions that I just have to like AFK at during a bingo for the collection log. It's not terribly hard, but there are going to be some things that do take a little bit more effort. Like if I want to like pet hunt and things like that, because I have learned about myself over the years that I like the idea of pet hunting. I do not like only sitting at one boss for 3,000 kills. I will go insane. That is not my brandetism. I have too much of the HD to be doing that, right? So for me, kind of hopping between easier to get collection logs while pushing for a longer term goal of like what I want to complete. Like I still want the damn jar of chemicals to green log Hydra. I still need the jar from Araxor to green log Araxor, which reminds me, I still don't have the white Rancor yet. I should get that. I'm just lazy and have to Slayer point boost to get it. That's not a goal. It's just a thing I should do. So it's going to get more complicated as time goes on, but that's fine. So 1,100 clogs is the goal. Nice. Hopefully, I fill out some of those slots by doing clues, because once again, the clue milestone rewards are on my docket. I believe last year, I say a couple weeks ago, I got the Yuri transform. The year before that, I got the scroll bag from Master Clues. The problem child is obviously going to be the elites because I only have 132, but I think I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna hate it. I gotta get the Explore emote. The Explore emote is the only emote that I don't have unlocked. I'm currently sitting at 214 beginner clues. I'm gonna have to endure Charlie's dumbass for 400 beginner clues, and that's gonna make me want to scream. But theoretically, I should green log beginners, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Haha.
Hopefully.
Right? Hopefully.
Yeah.
Right? Because beginners,
Right?
I just need the Jester Cape and the Rune Scimitar Saradomin kit, and I have beginners green logged.
You need two slots.
Surely, right?
400 clues, hopefully.
The big spade I'm very close
400.
to. I'm 422 out of 500. That one's gonna get done because gourmet implings are cheap and fun to do. Clueless Scroll, 272 mediums. Maybe.
Dude, that's so easy.
No, technically it's right? Medium.
Oh.
Is
it 400 for that one?
Yeah. I just never lean towards getting Eclectics. I can. There's no reason I can't, but, you know. And then I have to get the Major Elite Scroll case. It pisses me off in a way that I was not ready for, that I don't have all the scroll cases, and I'm literally just sitting on the Major Elite Scroll case. It's the only one that I don't have.
Is that the only one that you don't have? Okay.
Yeah, I need to do 18 more elite clues to get it, because I'm currently at 132 out of the 150 I need. So, irritating. But I'll get that done definitely before I get Heavy Casket done, because that's how numbers work. But still.
Yeah.
Did we talk about it on the podcast already? They got the Bloodhound.
No, we did not, and I was just about to bring that up. The fact that you got the Bloodhound at, what is it, 132?
Yeah, 132 masters, yeah.
Congratulations. You have the best bet in the game.
I was just like chilling, you know, the missus was doing morning routine or whatever, and I'm just like cranking out master clues while I'm waiting. And I got a collection log pop up for what looked like not collection log stuff. Like it was a teleport scroll, it was a hood I already had. I'm like, I already have all this shit. And when I closed out of the, like when you get the collection log pop up and it takes a second and it showed Bloodhound, and I was like, oh shit, wait a second, hold on. And then when I texted Michael, he called me. He actually called me to talk about the Bloodhound.
It's like, why are you calling me? Bro, you got the Bloodhound. Why would I not call you?
Yeah, so clues are going well this year. Gonna hopefully go well next year. I want another Rune Cup in League 6. Here's hoping League 6 is a thing. So for the second year in a row, Rune Cup in League 6 is on my list. I know that the Rune Cup is a slog, and that's why I don't want to do the Dragon Cup. But yeah, that's the like main, I don't want to say like miscellaneous, but like that's a big chunk of the goals I have. All the rest
Nice.
are combat numbers. I don't have any RNG based combat goals this year.
That's good.
At least not for the main account. Nothing that I have to worry about, right? My biggest goal is to be able to tangibly see that I am better at newer bosses in old school RuneScape. Like I said last week, everything before the release of DT2, I'm fine. Everything DT2 onward, save for like Duke, I have a hard time with. Obviously, a Moxolotl, fucking Royal Titans, that's not a big deal, but that's in part to the gear that I have. You know, when you double claw, scythe, and the boss is dead, like, you don't need to put a ton of effort into learning mechanics. But either way, most things that have come out after the fact have been more of a challenge. So notably, my plan is to get 200 KC at the following bosses. Not all of them are post DT2, right? But a good portion of them are. Doom, I currently have 0.
I know that Doom is the only boss like this, but is this 208 like Delve 8 or
200
whatever you
clears
call them?
of Delve 8. Yes.
Okay,
That's what
cool.
counts as like a completion.
1 KC. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
So
you could just
200
send
clears of Delve
200 wave ones. Call it
No,
good,
that's
but
not.
you
but-
want to do
but I'm
Delve
not a bitch, so I wouldn't do that.
8s. Sure.
So 200 KC at Doom, currently it's 0. 200 KC at Yama, which at the time when I did this, I remember I said last week that I only had like 35 Yama KC.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was. I thought about that. And I'm like, dude, fuck this. I want to get better at Yama. So I've been hitting up Tiki and Jack, and I'm up to 101 Yama KC. It makes
Beautiful.
sense now. Yama does not feel like this nonsensical demonic fight. And I'm enjoying it. I got a lot of the combat achievements for it. That actually helped quite a bit. That's been fun. The next 3 are Vardorvis, Leviathan, and Whisperer with 119, 100, and 102 respectively, whatever it is. Ugh. I'm not looking forward to it. They take
The DT2 ones?
Those 3 bosses take so much mental focus that I know it has to happen. I know that's like my biggest wall right now. Literally, those bosses act as a metaphorical wall for everything that has come after them, right? DT2 came out, punched us in the face with difficult content, and I just sort of said, well, no. So I have 100-ish KC at all the bosses. I want to push it to 200 just so I have a little bit more and I'm a little bit more comfortable. I also need the axe head and the staff piece, like the siren staff. I'm not going to complete an axe this year. I don't think I'm going to do that much of it. But if I do, that'd be nice for the bank.
Could get spooned. Yeah.
Could
that's
do.
true.
You never know. I already got the Leviathan one, which Leviathan is a pain in the ass without a ZCB. So maybe we'll do Leviathan later in the year. Who knows? I also want to get 200 KC at CMs, extra mode TOAs, and this is going to be a stretch goal, but hard mode tops. That is about 400 raids. That's like 3 or 4 times the amount of raids I did this year. So I understand that those goals are much more stretch goals than anything else. But I feel like there is no reason that I should not have a higher raids KC, right? There's no reason I shouldn't have a higher raids KC. I'm a good player. I need a raids KC that obviously works. By the way, speaking of being a good player, the quiver does not look as good without a cape. The quiver not having a proper cape looks weird as fuck. Because I've only ever worn capes. I'm wearing it right now, and like it doesn't look bad, obviously, but like I need my max cape back so bad for no other reason than I get the blessed max cape. Please, please, I need it.
The quiver max cape is hot.
It is. It's
looks
pretty
good.
hot. I like it. I like it a lot. So I want to get that. But also in the vein of numbers going up, I think I set the goal last year and didn't get anywhere close to obtaining it, but 30,000 total bosses, 2,000 total raids. Those are stretches. I feel like bosses is less of a stretch because I only have like 3,000 bosses to go. But I'm about 750 raids away from 2K raids. So you never know. Speaking of raid KCs, it's time I earn a 500 KC raid cape. I only have 83 CMs. Definitely not getting that bitch. But I have 374 plus 35, and then 254 plus 109 for TOB and TOA respectively, whatever the term is, twice in a row. So we're close to 500 KC raid capes. I just have to put in a little bit of effort, and I get a 500 KC raid cape. The final goal for the main account: build out the core bingo group. Be able to have fun and be efficient with difficult content. Like, I want to get my folks at a point where we can have as much fun in chambers or in CMs as we do in dog shit chambers. We can have the same kind of fun in TOB as we do when we, fuck around and do grill or something like that. Like, that's the goal, right? So we don't hit these aggressive brick walls. But yeah, I also have a bit of a wish list for the main. It's way less than last year's was so. Last year's like, we're gonna make 7 billion GP. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I'm not doing that again this year. For some reason, Shadow has gone back up in price. I don't know why or how. Shadow's back up to like 900 mil. So my bank is currently sitting at about 5 bill. I'll put the exact number in later when I get back to a bank. But I look like I play in 2016. My best in slot melee gear is Serp Helm, BCP, Tassets, Dragon Boot. I have it like Rancor, fucking Infernal Cape, all that other stuff. Like, that is fine. But the armor itself is abysmal. It's time to get Oath Plate. I don't even hate the Echo Virtus. It's time to get Ancestral. It's time to upgrade to an Elder Maul. Those are my 3 biggest upgrades that I like really want to focus on this year. It's time to upgrade to an Elder Maul. Other things I would like, I want my Void Waker back. They're not super expensive. I want my Void Waker back. And I kind of want to go for all wilderness pets. Which is just Vedion.
What are you missing?
Vedion and Scorpia.
Oh, okay.
So, who knows?
That'd be kind of fun. Wait, when did you get Callisto?
Anniversary bingo last fall.
Nice. That's cool.
I was tough. It was election day, and I was like, wow, everything hurts. The world fucking sucks. I can't believe we elected a fascist. And then, boom, Callisto pet. And I was like, cool. Like, it's like everyone was just like so defeated in VC. Everyone was so defeated in VC the day after the election that I got the Callisto pet, and literally the response was like, neat. Do you want a bank? Nice. And I went, no. We just kept going.
Damn, dude.
Oh, I stabbed myself again on my chair. Motherfucker.
What
I gotta
happened?
go take care of that. There's something on my chair that stabs me, and I have to fucking go bandage myself up. God damn it. What were we talking about? Before I got attacked by my chair? I got stabbed on my chair.
Wish list stuff?
Yeah, gear wish list. Right. There are some other things that I want to get, to like round out the max melee setup. Because now, other than Avernic Treads, I finally have max range, which is fun. So, Ultor Ring, Treads, Van Braces, because I don't have max range, apparently, and ZCB. Okay. So, I don't have Torva on that list. I don't think Torva is super important these days. Obviously, Torva Helm, Torva Helm is good. I do have a bit of a shopping list for the main. We'll see how it goes. I feel like when you listen to these episodes, you'll hear me say the same thing twice. Because I listened to our goals episode. You'll hear me repeat myself randomly without context. It's because something distracts me, and I have to bring us back to what we were talking about. So, for example, Gleo RS just got a Sunfire Curious and an Uncut Onyx in the CC. I thought it was a collection log. I'm like, how the fuck have you never gotten an Onyx collection log prior to doing the Coliseum? And then I was like, oh wait, never mind. It's not a collection log, But then I had to get back to what we were talking about. So if I just repeated myself that I needed a shopping list, it's because something distracts me in the middle of recording. Which is probably why I shouldn't play RuneScape and record. But I'm still logged in on both my accounts, so whatever. Yeah, good times had by all. All right,
Editing Michael loves you.
I know. Editing Michael loves to change my volume throughout the episodes constantly. Editing Michael
Well, when you talk like
constantly
back
changes my
here,
volume.
then yeah, I do.
Editing Michael has me fluctuate like crazy when I listen to myself
Editing
talk. It's
Michael-
wild.
Editing Michael needs you to keep your microphone within about 5 inches of your mouth at all times.
I'll keep something
Even if
5
you're
inches
back
within my
here.
mouth, baby girl. Anyways, how are you feeling about talking
I kn-
about your GIM goals?
Well, here's what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
I want to talk about if you have any stretch goals for my main, or if it
Stretch
was only
goals?
stretch goals for the iron.
No, no stretch goals for your main. I think it
Okay.
would be funny to continue the 200 mil cooking grind, but you're not going to log in once you have 99 sailing. I don't think you're going to play the main that much once you have 99 sailing. I really don't. I think you'll get 99
Ugh.
sailing. I think you'll race me, and I'm worried that if I win, you won't even get 99 sailing. So we'll see. But
I don't know. I really don't know until it happens.
yeah, I don't have
So
any
no
stretch goals
stretch
for
goals.
your main, and
Okay.
I don't even have stretch goals for your iron. I have a shopping list for your Iron Man because you pissed me off 2 weeks ago. So let's talk about your iron's goals.
Okay. So first up on the GIM, carrying over from last year, I want to get my achievement diary cape. And this year, what I'm doing this year is I've got it broken down, and I'm gonna break it down even more. But essentially, I just have a few tasks in Artie, Desert, Kandarin, Mauritania, Varrock, and Western provinces. The entire idea for this year in 2026 with my goals is to make it. I'm going to break it down a lot more because in past years, I've literally just put a note in my RuneLite client that said achievement diaries. And like, yes, that's a wonderful goal to have. But for me, I found that if I break down my goals and I put it in more manageable chunks, things will get done because it doesn't feel as overwhelming. You don't have that, start paralysis or executive dysfunction. So this year, I'm actually going to be breaking things down even more than I have them here. So, for instance, I said Artie Elite, Desert, Kandarin, Mauritania, Varrock. I'm going to put what tasks and what levels I need for each of those and then check them off as I go. I know they can be checked off in game, but it's a lot harder to see the big picture whenever you have to go into each individual diary and see what you need to do. So like I'm going to have it all just on the document and probably keep the document open as a tab constantly just to have it as a reference.
As I will warn you right now, be very careful keeping that open because it will stare at you and it will haunt you. So be careful.
Oh,
But it depends on
think
what your goal is, right? Like,
yeah.
let me tell
Well,
you,
for me,
get your
a lot of things.
Infernal Cape is a haunting goal. I do not advise putting that on your goal sheet.
I thought about it, but not this year.
Let me
so,
tell
I mean,
you.
like, well, like with my ADHD, if it's out of sight, it really is out of mind, and that can be bad for a lot of reasons. Like, food goes bad in the fridge a lot because it's just in the back, and like I don't see it, and then I don't remember that I bought it. So if I have stuff front and center, it generally is a good thing, unless it is something like that, like where it's just like haunting you the whole time because it's a skill issue. But all the achievement diaries need to get done. Like I'm not far. Once I break it down, I'll have a better picture. But I think it's literally like the biggest tasks are going to be a KQ head, level 5 in all of the roles at BA. I got to get like 1,000 chompy kills, and then a couple of these longer grind goal levels, like couple of fishing levels, and I think that's the main one. That might be the main one. Is just a lot of fishing and a couple of smithing levels. Like it's not the skilling isn't going to be hard. It's going to take some time. So that's the main goal. Like I want to end the year, hopefully not, push it to the end, but in 2026, I want that cool green cape on my back for the third year in a row of having that as a goal. It feels like.
I feel like this is probably the closest you've been though to getting that goal. Like all the
Oh,
other
it was-
years, you've been like 2023. I want to get my diary cape. Motherfucker is like 1600 total level. You know, like, I feel like this year is like you're finally at a point this year where you could realistically get it done.
Yeah. I say that, but I look back on my 2024 goals and like the only one that I had on there was my Lumbridge Elite Diary.
Mm-hmm.
So it just feels like I've had it in the back of my mind for a long time that I wanted to get my achievement diary cape. But this is the year that it's actually happening. And you're right. I could have got it this year, but I think a lot of stuff distracted me. There was like I was doing bingo prep and there was a couple of temporary game modes. So a lot of stuff kind of got in the way in terms of like actually grinding out all of these tasks, but not 2026. This year is different. Next up, I want to get my Elite Combat Diary on my GIM. Currently, I have 439 points remaining. Have I broken this one down? No. I don't know what that is going to look like.
It takes a lot
But
more time. I can help you. I did it for myself with hard diaries. I can help you do that.
Oh, sick. Well, I was just gonna say I have 3 group mates who on Fear and Ralph both on their GIMs have gotten the Elite Diary, and then Oxie has the Elite Diary on his main. So like I have 3 group mates who have the Elite Diary already, and it's going to be a lot of raids. There's some raid ones that I haven't done, but I think it's going to be most probably KCs because I just don't have as many KCs on this account. So Elite Combat Diaries, is that the Jad helm?
Yes.
Slayer helm?
Mhm.
Sick.
You've
Okay.
never owned one of
Excited.
those before, I'm pretty sure.
Never. On my main, I'm 380 points to elites.
Wow.
So I have only slightly more combat tasks done on my main than I do on my iron. But that's saying something because the main has had a big head start. Next up on the GIM, I want to have 1 purple from each raid in my name. On the wish list, I would like to have Ancestral Bottoms, I think, is what we're missing. Or maybe an Elder Maul. I could say T-Bow. Like, obviously, the 3 mega rares are cool, but things that are actually useful would be the other piece of Ancestral that we need, and Elder Maul would be fun. And then, so that's from Chambers. From Tob, I already have an Avernic, so maybe another Avernic, but I think a Sang would be a lot of fun. Even though it's not the best weapon anymore,
Mhm.
we have what I feel like is unlimited blood runes. So it wouldn't feel bad to just use the Sang everywhere.
Mhm.
Like I don't want to pay attention at Kraken. Just take the Sang, you know? Or I'm running head at Chambers. Take the Sang. Yes, we'd have 2 shadows, but a Sang would be fun. So that's what I would want from Tob. Toa, anything. Give me anything but a shadow, and I'll take it. A Fang would be absolutely busted because it is actually annoying that we only have 1 Fang. It's getting to the point now where it's like, hey guys, can I use the Fang? And then no one responds for 3 hours. I think yesterday Fear wanted the Fang. And then Ralph had it. And then Ralph was like, do you still need it? And he's like, nope, it's too late. So having another Fang or 2 would be really nice on the irons. So a Fang from Toe would be nice. Next up, I want to green log a boss. Doesn't matter which one, but on the iron, the only thing that I have green logged on the boss list is Hispori. And I think Hispori is almost guaranteed because it's a 1 in 30 for like the drop that is the hardest to get. So I feel like everybody after about a month has Hispori green logged. So
I don't.
I want to.
I don't have a Spori green logged on my main. Guess how many fucking
What?
Spori kills I have on my main?
3.
No, I wish it was 3. I have 93 Hispori on my main. No bucket.
Way.
I have I have a PB of 30 seconds, and I have 93 KC and no bucket.
No way.
I genuinely thought the bucket was 1 in 100 for the longest time, and that's why I was like, dude, I don't want a Hispori. A Hispori drop on the bingo is horrible because it's time gated, and the bucket's like 1 in 100. People are like, bucket's like 1 in 16. I'm like, the fuck it is.
It's actually 1 in 30, but it's
Still.
actually feels guaranteed at some point.
Yeah.
But not for you. 3 times dry
Clearly
mystery.
not.
That's
I only have
crazy.
16 on the iron, but it's just pretty funny that I'm that dry on the main.
Yeah. Well, this is your year. Kyrania says Sarachnis with the new boots is easy. That is actually a good shout because I already have the Sarachnis pet. So it would literally just be the cudgel and the jar. And I would greenlong Sarachnis. The jar. Jar of eyes, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Finally, for the GIM, I want to get base 90s. Now, I have way too many skills that are not 90 to mention them. So basically, it's all the skills that I was going for, like base 85s. So base 90s on the iron. It's a lot of skilling, so I don't know if that one's gonna happen. I'm gonna come back at the end of this year and be like, yeah, guys, base 90s was a real stretch based on how much I think I can play in this year. Because that's a lot of skilling. And that's a lot of skilling that's not AFK. Like, I'm gonna look myself up because I'm playing on my main right now. Just for reference, I need 5 agility levels. I'm gonna need. I'll already have 91 fishing for the diary. Actually, you know what? It's not gonna be that bad. I think the one that would take the longest is gonna be agility. It's actually not that bad. I'll have 91 fishing already. I'm close with thieving. Close with all of the other ones. And then, like, I already have 90 rune crafting and I already have 99 mining. So the other 2 slow skills are done. You know what? I'm gonna just retcon what I just said. It's gonna be easy enough to get base 90s on the GIM. And then 2027 will be the year that I max. Because I don't think I can max this year. I really don't. Not with the playtime that I have. Like, I could if I just threw all of the other goals out the window and said, the only thing I'm doing, I'm not even getting 99 sailing on the main. The only thing I'm doing is maxing. I probably could. But yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. 2027 or 2028 will max the iron. But as far as my main goals, that's the ones I could come up with. I may throw some more in there as the year goes on, as we complete some. Because for now, nothing else really matters. Like, I've gotten the quintessential stuff out of the way. Like, I got my quest cape. I could throw music cape on there, but I feel like that's almost a guarantee. By the time you get your diary cape and all of that, it'll be like 4 music tracks that I have to get. So music cape may come. I may get that, but for me, I don't want to overdo it. I felt like I overdid it for 2025, and then I just came up short and it kind of felt bad. So this year, I want to make it realistic and I want to make it challenging to get, but not ridiculous. Like, telling myself that I was going to get all of these things, base 85s, quest cape, achievement diary cape, 750 clogs, a Bofa, a Void Waker, all of that. It was a lot. It was a lot. And I got some of my goals done, which I'm proud of, but I don't want to overdo it. So for 2025, really, it should have been 95 Slayer, max combats, and quest cape. That's the 3 that I should have given myself because those are the ones I did. But everything else kind of just builds and then kind of rolls over into 2026.
Somebody left a comment on this past episode. I think it may have been Fizzman, who was like, I don't know if it was a comment or a post in the Xpwaste chat, but it's like, not every goal has to be a stretch goal. So if you complete 3 of the goals in your goal sheet by like January 20th, you still completed goals in your goal sheet. It doesn't make it less of an achievement because the goals are quick, you know?
Yeah.
Like, completing goals on my GIM last year felt a lot better because it was like Assembler, Elite Void, Blue Salve, Imbue your Slayer Helm, Imbue your B-Ring, which, like, yeah, are like annoying grinds because the PvP arena sucks ass and I just sat at Nightmare Zone the entire time against Michael's advice. But it got done, and those are like good permanent upgrades. Like, that did not take that long, you know? Like, the time between my Assembler and my Imbued Berserker Ring, I got them on the same day. the time between my imbued Slayer helm and like Elite Void was like maybe 3 weeks because I finally logged back into members. I got 99 fire making in a week. I got my Elite Void and my Blue Salve within 2 days of each other. Like, that was all super obtainable. It took me literally probably 358 days to get my fucking quiver. Like, that did not feel good. It never feels good, right? So if you have a smaller goal, I didn't even touch any of my shit from last year. Blorva, 5 Zuck KC. I've had a Zuck task in storage for fucking weeks, months at this point. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So like full twisted mutagen, I don't have any of that stuff. That stuff takes a long time to get. You know? If you complete the goal in a couple of weeks, it's still a good goal. So if you have to break it down to smaller pieces and you only complete parts of those smaller pieces, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm looking at it.
That's the idea. Mm-hmm. It's a good way to look at it. Because I'm kind of done putting these astronomical goals and just throwing shit at the wall and hoping something sticks. Like, I want to be, for these episodes and like actually doing my goals, I want to be more realistic.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's helped a lot to have all these episodes where we are like, yeah, we didn't achieve most of what we wanted to this year. You know, I think it's helped this year to kind of like set more realistic standards for ourselves, because it's very easy to come on like a hot streak and be like, hey, I'm going to get a bajillion things done. And you just don't, you know? So,
and not that like doing that is bad.
No,
like you just said, not completing your goals. This is a video game, guys. Like these aren't life and death goals here. It's all supposed to be for fun. So it's not bad to just put stuff on a list and hope you get it done. But it also adds a bit of I don't know. It is good for yourself and your day-to-day mentality to set goals and complete them. It's just like it helps. I feel like it helps me with my overall mood and how I feel about myself, because I feel good. You feel good doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You feel good completing your goals. So it's a delicate balancing act. Is it the time of the episode now, before we go to break, where we give each other crazy stretch goals?
guess I'll go
Or
fuck
in your
myself
case,
and not talk about
a
my
wish
GIM
list?
goals. That's fine.
Oh, sorry. You're absolutely right. Do you have more than one?
Yes, I do have more than one. I've been playing
Hell
the
yeah.
account more. I do have goals for the GIM.
Okay. Well,
The biggest stretch goal for me, because I know it's a stretch goal because I've done the math and I don't think it's going to happen this year. 2K total level to be a scout for 2K Worlds. The Iron.
okay.
It's like 133 levels. It's going to be tough, but I think it'll be helped by the, if all shakes out, 699s I'm going to get this year.
What?
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
There are 6 skills that I'm sure you'll be shocked to hear all come in this order.
HP, attack, strength, defense, range, and magic.
Yep, that's all 6 of them, baby. All
Okay.
99 combats. That's the goal. Minus prayer, because good God, do I not want to do a 99 prayer grind on the Iron Man. Until someone can hand me 50,000 dragon bones for free, I might be good. You know? With 77 prayer. But yeah, 99 in my combats. That's going to help a little bit. That probably will put me to 1900-ish total if I push all those to 99 first. I'm currently sitting at Gemstone Crab with bone crossbow bolts. It is slow as fuck. So
Why?
because I don't have a good source of ammunition otherwise. I don't have Eclipse, right? I don't have a Bofa. I'm not going to use the rune crossbow or adamant crossbow bolts I have. I sure as hell am not going to use the sunlight fire bolts because I don't feel like doing fucking sunlight antelopes. I don't have a good expendable source of ammo that isn't bone crossbow bolts. So it's slow and it's not fun, and I don't recommend doing it at all. Even with range spots, it's not fun. However, it's good enough for right now to be AFK, because ideally I'll go back in AFK with a different weapon that we'll talk about here very soon. So I also would like to get base 80s. I feel like it's kind of weird to not have base 80s. It took me like like 3 years to get base 80s on my main because I hated Hunter. But I'm sitting at like early to mid 70s with most of my skills, save for rune crafting and sailing. 80s is attainable. It's just going to be a lot of AFK stuff, which Kyrandia brought up a really good question. She was like, how are you going to achieve the goals for your main and your iron at the same time? AFK, baby. We are not in a race. We are going to AFK the dog shit out of some of these skills. We are going to AFK the shit at crab. We're going to AFK. We got to push to 77, which is going to suck. It's going to be a lot of Guardians of the Rift to 77. It's going to be like 30 hours of Guardians of the Rift, I think, at least, if not closer to 50. But once we get 77, we genuinely may never do other content for rune crafting ever again. I could sit at Blood Runes for 8 years until 99. I do not care. I'm not racing a calculator this time. So I don't care about 99 rune crafting. But yeah, I also want to get my elite combat achievements done. I have a shitload of points. I need 544 points. I have currently 176 tasks completed for 494 points total. So with 544 points away, it feels lofty. The amount of KCs I just haven't done because I'm lazy. The amount of shit that I can do because I've done it already on my main, just because I'm lazy, you know? I'm not super fussed about getting those particular goals done. If it happens, that's great. If not, I'm sure I will finish the year closer. You know, I'm not going to be mad about that. I got to stop milking my max house. Got to get a max house. I want to maintain my quest cape because I don't have it right now because I haven't done any of the Final Dawn stuff. It's like 3 more quests I'm missing or whatever bullshit it is. Yeah, I'm missing 4 quests. What's the 4th quest I'm missing?
Troubled Tortugans.
Oh, Troubled Tortugans. Right. Because I only have 35 sailing. I want to get my music cape too. Thogger, she just mentioned it in the chat that like music cape is easy, but it's good to see checked off. I'm like 60 tracks away, 771 out of 834. By the way, go get the fucking Christmas track at the Blue Moon Inn. I cannot stress this enough. Go get the Christmas track at the Blue Moon Inn while it's still there. Go get it. Go do it now. You don't have to do the event. Just go get the music track. I want to get my music cape. I have 4 elite diaries that I want to finish. And I actually marked the individual skills I need based on what you talked about. Lumbee Elite, Falador Elite, Fremi Elite, Corrend Elite.
That's what you need for your diary cape?
No, God, no. Those are individual.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
have any elite diaries done.
Oh, okay.
But those are... No, if you think I'm sitting out here with 91 rune crafting, you fucking crazy, dude.
You mean
No.
86?
Well, less than that with the Remnant to the Eye, I'm pretty sure. But
no, it's double nats. It's not like make this many nats.
yeah,
for the Karamja,
can you not do that with
you
the
need-
eye?
you need 91 to
I-
make it's
I
a
know.
physical level. So
But
the
you- but
remnants
you can
only
do
give
it-
you
They give you bonus runes, do they not?
it does give you bonus runes, but that doesn't count. Like the
Would you look at
level
that?
gives you 2
56
runes.
nature runes simultaneously.
Yeah.
No, it says or less may suffice with Remnant to the Eye.
Huh?
It
that
says
a
you
thing?
need to have 19 pieces for the full Raiments of the Eye, but I don't think that surpasses the level. I think that is the actual amount of essence with the full set. Because the 28 essence is a bitch. Because you have to like wear the tiara, use the fucking teleports, and do all this other stupid shit to get there with the boost. It's dumb. It's stressful. But
Wait, so
Yeah.
you can get less
you don't need
91
less.
you don't
You
need
don't need
91
less
anymore?
than 91. You don't need less than 91. You just don't need to like juggle your pouch and stews.
Oh.
You don't. You with Raiments of the Eye, you can just get it with less essence in your inventory, which is
Oh,
convenient.
okay. Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Okay.
Not
okay.
super fussed about that, but yeah, I'm not getting that shit done. Falador, Lumbee is for No More Staff of Shame. Falador is for the shield if I ever want to do Inferno. Fremi is for the boots because the boots are very convenient. Also noted Dagonoth bones. And Corrend, I have never killed Alchemical Hydra without the boots or with the boots on. I've worn mole slippers for all 1,700 of my KC. I've actually forgot. I went there on my iron to do a worms task and forgot that you needed the boots to begin with. So I took a lot of damage at first and had to go back. So no more Boots of Shame and Karend either. And then also the Unlimited Blessing is just convenient.
Oh yeah, Broadus 4 is nice.
Yeah. So
I did that one early and it was nice.
I've got some ways to go for some of these skills. 61 rune crafting when I'm gonna need like 78 or something is brutal.
Bro, I'm not even worried about your rune crafting. I'm worried about your Slayer.
I do need 90 Slayer, and I'm
90
currently sitting at
Slayer?
75. Yeah, it's rough.
You're gonna get 90 Slayer this year?
Maybe.
It is AFK and it can train your combat.
Yeah, that's true. If I'm feeling
Like,
up
how are
to
you gonna
it.
get 99 magic without burst tasks? You know, like without barrage tasks.
That's true. You know, that is absolutely true.
And you need money to buy the runes. So yeah, Slayer's gonna be your best friend actually.
Well, I'm not as concerned about money, but you say if we get that gauntlet money, we're not that concerned about money, dude.
Yeah, that's true. So he said, "What are you poor?"
Exactly. Ain't worried about no money. The hell you mean? But
Mm-hmm.
those are my goals for the group Iron Man. We'll see if any of those can get done. Now, Michael, I'll ask you this: do you have any stretch goals for either my main or my iron?
Not that I have thought about. I was hoping to just hear your goals and then think of some. But if you want to tell me your shopping list, I can start thinking about stretch goals.
Okay. I'll give you my shopping list first. How about that? This is for
your iron.
The Oxie and Michael's GIM collection log shopping list. Xpwasters, the rule for 2026. If it is not in your collection log, it does not count.
Okay.
One more time for the folks at home. If you do not have a filled collection log slot for the following items, they do not count. No more of this, well, I completed Bofa and Dragon Warhammer. Fuck you. No, you didn't. Collection logs. This is what we're going for. So, for Oxy, Enhanced Crystal Weapon Seed. It's got to happen, right? That's the number one collection log, Enhanced Crystal Weapon Seed. Full RMs, because my mage gear sucks, and I just need better magic gear. Obviously, the Ancestral Skip would be cool, but who knows? A Voidwaker hilt or gem. We have a disproportionate amount of Voidwaker blades, and it's time I get myself a Voidwaker hilt or gem. I'm actually going to add Dragon Pickaxe as well, because no reason I don't have one of those. I'm gonna put 2 Dragon Pickaxes on that bitch, so I can put one in TOA. I put one in TOA. I don't want to do TOA without a Dragon Pickaxe. That's crazy. 2 Dragon Pickaxes. Any Revenant weapon, because they're pretty chill to get. Any Revenant weapon, if you have a Revs task, don't mind that at all. All 4 DT2 tablets. It should be about 25 to 30 KC at each of the bosses for all of the teleport tablets. Okay. It's not going to be fun on the Iron Man, but it's not impossible, right? That's just all 4. Push myself in the vein of getting better at the game. All 4 tablets on the Iron. The bottomless bucket, because I just won it on one of my accounts. The Trident. Trident of the Seas, get my own. If I'm already going for a 90 Slayer, might as well push for it anyways. The Fire Element Crown, because here's my thing about our GIMs. We have some good gear, but we only have one of a lot of good gear. If I get a Fire Element Crown, we can make another Twin Flame Staff, which will be nice. Full Spirit Angler, because I only have half of that. That's one of those, like, I just want to check it off. Same thing with the Fish Barrel. Tanzanite Fang would be nice, because I kind of need my own blowpipe, because I feel like I'm gated by a lot of content, because I'm so used to having a blowpipe and don't have one. A Jaw.
A Jaw?
Nazi Helm. Jaws are AFK as fuck. Just range them. AFK as fuck to get a Jaw.
Takes so long, though.
It takes a long time, but it's AFK. And I can do it on the side while I AFK, you know, or I will do stuff on the main. The Raiments of the Eye, because I don't fucking want to train rune crafting. So if I get the eye pieces, the eye outfit before I go for my rune, like while I'm going for my rune crafting levels, that'll make my life a little bit easier. Especially if I get to 77 through Guardians of the Rift, like from 61 to 77 at Guardians of the Rift, get the full outfit, and then go do all the other diary tasks. It's pretty ideal.
Yeah.
Another Zenite for the pile. When I get a Black Demon's task, just throw another Zenite on the pile. That could be helpful. Celestial Ring, just because it's something to
Is that
AFK. It's
from-
something to
is
AFK.
that
Shooting
the-
stars.
Shooting stars. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if that you got that. No, the signet is from the crystalline blinks.
Yeah, it's just something to AFK. And then finally for me, a Synapse for the pile. I need to contribute a Synapse to the pile. I need to do some Tormented Demons and throw a Synapse on
Same.
the pile. But
Same.
the full Inquisitor, Stale Baguette, Penance Queen Pet. Yeah, those are Michael's goals, guys. Are you ready for your shopping list?
I am ready. Hit me with it.
All right. I'll send this to you as well, right?
Oh, so I don't have to write it down. Okay, cool.
Yeah, let me just copy this. And I'll actually send it in the recording booth chat so you can react to it live.
Oh.
All right. So on
Okay.
your list, good sir, of
Oh,
things that you
gosh.
need to achieve in your collection log. In your not, well, Fear got it, so it counts. Fuck you. In your collection log, XP Wasters. If he tries to pull this shit next year, you got to bully him and say that he can't do it, right? This is Michael's shopping list for next year. The Bludgeon, Spine, Claw, and Axon. That is 3 total unsireds because the pieces are not tradable. You're not getting none of that one easily. A Hydra Claw and Hydra Leather. Time to get on the Hydra grind. You have a Bofin now. Hydra shouldn't be that hard, right? Get on the Hydra grind so you can get yourself your new gloves and you can get the group of Lance. That'll be very helpful for Chambers. A Raxite Fang. Ain't no reason you shouldn't have a Raxite Fang. Ain't no reason you shouldn't have the Noxious Point Blade and Pommel either. Get a Noxious
True.
Halberd. It'll be very helpful for some of the other items here on your collection log when we want to go for them here. All 4 DT2 tablets. Because get your ass to DT2. All 4 DT2 tablets.
I think I have Vardorvis already.
Don't care. Make sure you have all
No,
4.
I'm just saying. Of the 4, I think I have Vardorvis. Let me see. No, I don't. I think that was in Gridmaster actually.
Yike. So get to It's Varden time, baby.
It's a hard time.
I would say that this one's probably this is probably like the biggest stretch goal for you.
Okay.
Sunfire top or bottom.
Oh, interesting.
Sunfire top or bottom. Sunfire helmet is useless because we were Slayer helms. Sunfire
Right.
top or bottom.
Okay.
Crystal armor seed. Because
Mm.
fuck you, get back in the gauntlet. I need my crystal armor seed. The Rite of Vile Transference.
What the hell is that?
That is the double death charge from Yama.
Oh, cool.
Double death
Is
charge
that done
from
through
Yama.
a contract?
No, you get it from a dossier. But it's
Oh,
guaranteed
okay.
after 100 KC. So
Oh, neat.
I got mine on like 12 KC. So you can get it, but if you get any dossiers opened after 100, so even if you have one in your bank, any dossiers opened after 100 KC, you'll get the double death charge. The fact that we don't have 2 fangs is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You need a fang
Yep.
on your collection. I don't give a fuck how much TOA you need to do. You need to get a fang on your collection log.
I was actually thinking about that, and I have all of the gear to be able just to do a 150 solos.
Yeah, just rip 150s
There's
until you
really
get
no
it. Fang is
reason.
more likely in the
Yeah.
not entry mode, like the normal raids anyways.
I can do solos, and I have not been doing solos.
I know.
It's the only raid I can solo. So
Justy Helm.
what?
Yep.
Because we don't have one.
Because we don't have one. Get a Justy Helm. You'll use it later. Because this is like the middle finger section of the whole thing. Victor's Cape 10. Fuck you.
What is that? An
from
LMS?
Last Man Standing. Yeah, 10 LMS
victories?
wins.
Oh
Fuck.
my
You pissed me
gosh.
off with it's because you pissed me off with these collection log things in the last episode. So Victor's Cape 10. Fuck you. Any God Wars Dungeon Hill. Fuck you. Any Revenant weapon. Fuck you. A Synapse for the pile, because you can't just take and not contribute. Fuck you. Add a Synapse to the pile. And then finally, one last middle finger for the road. Blood Shard.
Oh gosh.
One last middle finger for the road. That is Michael's shopping list. People are in the recording booth like, I don't think Oxie likes Michael very much. If you're wondering why it starts off with Abyssal Sire, is because I went in the collection log and just did alphabetically on each of the tabs. So it's not
Oh.
like you have to go to Sire first. It's just, if you look, it's like Sire, Hydra, Araxor, Duke, Soul or Fortis Coliseum, Gauntlet, Yama, Zulrah, and then it switched into the new tab with Justy, switched into the new tab with Miscellaneous, right?
Oh yeah.
And the God Wars Hilt just sort of threw in there towards the very end. So
I like that list actually. I don't
Yeah.
think that's going to be very hard. I say not very hard, but like I want to get 99 Slayer at some point. So, you know, Sire, Hydra, Araxor, all these things need to get done. And I've already said like I want to have at least one purple from every raid. So then if I hope it's a Fang and I hope it's a Justy Helm, because those are
would
the
help
ones
quite
that
a
you
bit.
put on here for me. Yeah, it would help a lot. Nice.
So yeah, that's your
Godward
shopping.
Dungeon Hill.
It's not
Rev
as
weapon.
it's not as egregious as I'm sure you were thinking it was going to be. It's like I said, it's not like get Blood Torva, get a quiver, get an Infernal Cape. It's not egregious, but I'm pushing your ass to do this content. And if I fucking hear, there's two things I don't want to hear at the end of the year, right? The number one thing I don't want to hear at the end of the year is Oxie. The only thing that I got on this list is a Bludgeon Spine. Oxie, the only thing I got on this list is the tablet from Duke. Right? Just like the easiest shit on the list to get. Oxie, the only thing I got is a Blood Shard because I AFK'd it during bingo. I don't want to hear that shit at the end of the year. Gotta push it. Gotta push it, baby. Come on. What I also don't want to hear, what I don't want to hear more than anything, and I swear to fucking God, is, well, technically Hydra Claw is completed because Ralph got a lance. And technically Crystal Armor Suit is also completed because Oxie got his Crystal Armor. And technically we did get another Fang. So those goals
These have to be
considered completed.
Logs.
If they're not in your collection log, go fuck yourself. They have to be in your collection. Pissed me off a couple weeks ago, Michael. They have to be in your collection log this year. In your collection log.
Yeah. Listen, when I just put a goal of having a Bandos item or a Dragon Warhammer. Actually, so okay. So those were your stretch goals. I can see where you're coming from. They weren't goals that I put in. So yeah, I can see where you're coming from. I think like a secret stretch goal that I have for myself, but I don't want to talk about because I don't want to get overwhelmed. But I really want a Void Waker. And with you saying that you want to get whatever you said, the hilt or the gem.
Yeah, we have we have like 4 fucking blades or something stupid like that.
We have 2 blades, but we have a lot of the extra stuff that you would like the claws of Callisto, the Fang of Venenatis, and the Skull of Edion. I think we have one of each of those. So having a rev weapon would be kind of hype because then we could make the upgraded version.
And anything that isn't a wilderness weapon fucking sucks to kill those big bosses.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's a good list, man. We're gonna get her done. I think for me, like looking at this list, it is going to be a lot of Slayer, which I'm not mad at. And it's none of this stuff is stuff that I'm like cringing at either. Sure, the Victor's Cape is going to probably suck to actually go for. But
like I said, that's a middle finger on the way out the door. Like I left, came back in, hit you with one of these and walked out again. Like that's what
do you even have the Victor's Cape 10?
No, I don't. I have how many wins do I have on my main? Because I played a lot more on my main. I have 5 wins on my main. So no, I don't.
Let me see how many wins I have on my iron, just to see how far off we are. Because I got a win one. I got 1 win at least because I had to do that for a bingo. So collection log. What is it? Is it under other or mini games? Last Man Standing is a mini game. Oh, frick. I don't even have the Victor's Cape 1? Huh? Was this on my main that I did that? Hold on. Hold the phone. Last Man Standing. No. How have I never won? Maybe it was get a kill. I don't know.
You're about to learn this year, baby girl. You're about to learn this year.
But hear me out.
It's Victor's Cape 10. It's not Victor's Cape 1000. It's Victor's Cape 10.
It's Cape 10.
Right? It is.
But I've gotten...
You're committing during like a bingo to get the LMS tile for your team. And you're getting better. You're watching some tutorials and you're figuring out how to do LMS. You're getting a good rotation where it's a lot of bots, and you're getting like you end up with another bingo shitter as the two final people. Like it's a bot lobby plus you and one other guy. You know, you do it in bingo. Hell, maybe you even bring your bingo team and you're like, guys, I need 10 wins, and you smurf it.
No.
Well, like they
We're not
don't
gonna
let you
smurf it.
win, right? But it's much
Oh, but
easier. It's
the
much
odds are
easier to
better.
fight your teammates than it is to go up against a fucking Terminator. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
it's much easier to fight unless you have Doom on your team. It is much easier to fight your teammates than it is to fight randos. So if you get in a lobby with 7 of your bingo teammates, you all beat each other's asses in the final 4. You take a couple wins like that. That counts. You know,
Could count. Could be good. I think 2026 is going to be a fun year for RuneScape, and we're going to get a raid probably this year.
I think
Didn't
so
they say
too, yeah.
Raids 4. So some of this stuff may just, fade away into existence fade out of existence rather, because we're so focused on Raids 4. Killing stuff at sea will be my hope in the Barracuda Trials Raid 4.
dude, they want to keep it simple with combat. I'm telling you, that cursed archipelago down there, maybe my dinosaur raid is coming to fruition. The cursed archipelago, it could be the dinosaur raid. I'm telling you, the dinosaur raid could be happening. Could be happening.
Did you listen to the podcast with Mod Rice?
I did.
I listened to that one. It was really good. Good. He's into swords play.
I'd love to challenge Mod Rice to a sword fight at RuneFest.
Yeah.
Mod Rice, you want to have a sword fight at RuneFest? Because I'll fight you. I'll have a sword. It doesn't matter. He fights in a different style than I do, but I still think it could be fun. You want to have a sword fight at Mod Rice? Hit me at Mod Rice. You want to have a sword fight at RuneFest, Mod Rice? Hit me up in Discord, and I'll absolutely fight you with whatever. Obviously, not like full fucking. We're gonna try to kill each other, but like you want to whip out some of those big foam god swords and try to beat the shit out of each other. Sure, I'd absolutely have a sword fight with you at RuneFest. That'd be so fun. Somebody commented like on Spotify. Did you see this? Somebody commented like Oxie's gonna be hard as a rock hearing him talking about sword.
Yeah.
And it was
on
liked
their page.
It was liked by the podcast too, which is fun. So
That's so funny.
maybe we are known. Who knows?
Maybe Mod Rice read that and liked it from their account.
Who knows?
Because he knows you.
But yeah, those are the goals. Those are the goals that I have for the good year of 2026 coming up. How are you feeling about the goals and the shopping list? Do you have any stretch goals for me, by the way? I know we said we normally give each other a stretch goal. Did you have anything for me or no?
Well, so my stretch goal for you was gonna get to have base 99 comments on the GIM, but you've already put that as a goal for yourself. So I think you're gonna stretch yourself enough with the goals that you have for your 2 accounts that I don't know. You want to get I was thinking 99s, but you're already gonna get 99s, and you're already thinking about getting, base 80s on the GIM. That's a lot. I don't want to overwhelm you on the accounts. So no stretch goals for Oxie. You're already stretched enough.
You disappoint me.
I'm sorry.
I brought you a shopping list and you brought me nothing in return. You disappoint me.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Brother,
well, that's gonna do it, folks.
Yeah, it's been about 2 hours. We've been
not even close.
It says an hour 52 on my recording track, so it's going to be about 2 hours.
When we edit,
it's going to be like an
down.
hour 45, an hour 42. If we're at the hour 42 mark, I guess I'll go fuck myself. But like, you guys know what I mean. I did have to stand up because I got injured middle of a podcast, which has never happened before. So whatever point we're at, we've been yapping for a while. We're
yappers, but we're not going to yap anymore because this is where we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back after this break with some community-focused content. So stick around, listen to these commercials, and we'll be back.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, Thank you so much for agreeing to cover for me at the Outpost this week. It really does mean a lot to me. It feels like I haven't had a vacation since like 2005, so again, I appreciate you so much for agreeing to cover for me. Normally, if you were covering a day shift, for example, I would have just left you the keys with no instructions, but since you'll be staying here overnight, I figured there are some things you should know before your first shift, since it does get a little weird around here after dark. First things first, make sure you lock the door as soon as the sun sets, and make sure that each of the display cases are shut and that all of the artifacts have not moved. If any of the artifacts have moved or are out of their cases, gently put them back where they belong, tell them goodnight, and say nothing else to them for the rest of the evening. Secondly, every night at around 2 a.m., a mourner will approach the door and try to open it. Do not, I repeat, do not let him in under any circumstances. After a few seconds of trying to get in, he will knock twice and leave. If he knocks 3 times, go upstairs and hide until morning. Do not move. Next, if the local hobgoblins begin to call your name at any point throughout the night, do not respond. They cannot speak the common tongue, and they do not know your name. Do not respond. If you hear them calling for you, stay downstairs and pretend they are not there. Don't respond, don't look at them, completely ignore that they're there. Finally, and I cannot stress this enough, the glass around each of the artifact cases is reflective. If at any point during the night you do not see your reflection in one of the cases, run. Exit out the front door and walk directly east to Ardoyan and do not turn around. I promise, whatever is ahead of you in the forest is far less dangerous than what is following you. Don't turn around, don't look it in the eye, you should reach the gates by morning, and by the time you get there, it should have given up the chase. Other than that, though, you really shouldn't have anything to worry about. Feel free to make yourself as comfortable as possible, and the week will be over before you know it. Again, thank you so much. I've been meaning to go see a man about a conch-shaped island for a while, and this is really going to help me out. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy your week in my little slice of heaven. See you real soon.
Bienvenidos. I hope you enjoyed that commercial break because I know that I sure did. It's a part of the show now where this is the first time in 2026 that I've said that exact phrase.
It's the first time you've ever said that phrase on the show, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it actually is. But we're moving right along, dropping all my salvage. We're going to talk about our patrons to kick off the year because they are the best. And we always start out right at the beginning where it all started with the Wise Old Man tier. And we have a new Wise Old Man patron this week. Actually yesterday. No, today. They subscribed today. Welcome and thank you for joining us, Toilet GG.
My boy, my bingo teammate.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you for subscribing.
He didn't want to shout that out, so I said I would do it.
No. I asked if I needed to.
Don't
and
worry,
you said,
Toilet.
I've got that.
Don't worry, Toilet. I got you. I'll protect you from
He got
Michael.
you.
You're good.
He got you. So, anyway, thank you for subscribing here, Toilet. And on the screen now is all of our current Wise Old Man patrons. Hello, everyone. Thank you for subscribing and supporting the show monetarily. We appreciate you so very much. If you're in the Wise Old Man tier, that's the tier that you unlock the recording booth. And that is the place where if you're available while we're recording, you can hang out with us. And it's kind of like our own little live stream chat. Get to hang out with you guys, and you get to hear the episode raw and unfiltered and unedited, just as it comes out of our mouths. So that might be fun for some people. Who knows? And I hear most people actually listen to it twice. So they'll listen to us in the recording booth, and then by the time the episode comes out, they've forgotten everything we talked about. So they just listen to it again. So that's great. That is the Wise Old Man patrons. Thank you so much again for all of your support. Moving on now to the KBD tier, where we will also shout you out by name. And this week is no different. If you're in the KBD tier, this is the OG shout out tier. So it's a little bit special. And we're going to start at the top with these shout outs. So big thank you And big shout out to Two to Fly, Oxie's dad, my dad, all of our dad, Cloud Kicker, Crash Out Jack, Elite Oreo Dunker, Glob Mob, Kieran, our third favorite Patreon supporter, Ralph, Run Metal 15, Ryan M, Rylithian, Sparky Life, Shigarius, and the Big G Jordy. That is our KBD tier, and they are wonderful. So big shout out and big thank you again to everyone in the KBD tier. Our last shout out tier is the Big Bad Jad tier, and these folks also get a lot of loving. So big shout out and double thank you to all of our Jad folks, starting at the top: Franz Skyway, Kyrandia, Mithro Fork, Petite River, Pirate Captain Satan 666, Rack and Roll, Soggy Waffles, the S tier, Deviled Egg, and Waloznik. Again, that was our Jad tier. Thank you, folks, for all of your support. If you want to join these folks and supporting us monetarily, you can do so by heading over to patreon.com/Xpwaste, where you can peruse all of the different tiers that we have available. And there's one starting at $1, going all the way up to, I think, the $50 tier at the Jad tier. So that is our Patreon. Again, it's patreon.com/Xpwaste. Links will be in the description. Moving on now to one of probably the longest and most responded to community questions we're going to have.
It's the
Or we have
longest
had in a
community
long time.
question of the year.
Yeah, you guys responded because people like talking about themselves. So when the question is like, what are your goals? What are you excited about? People are like, oh yeah, I can answer that. So without further ado, starting on Spotify, we asked you guys, what is your goal? What is the goal that you are most excited about for 2026? Some people answered more than just one. Some people answered only one. So starting on Spotify, we have, 21 responses. Not all of them are the community question, but a good majority. First up, Hypaflare says, biggest goal would be a mega rare. I'd like a Tebow, but I'll take a Shadow if it's still cheaper. Holy Druid says, too many to do, but my main goals are to complete DT2 and learn how to do the Gauntlet and Zulrah. Without reading most of these, I can tell you right now, you're going to hear a lot about Gauntlet and Zulrah. Just buckle up for that. Next up, Nate Dogg says, next year's goals that I procrastinated this year were Greenlog Zulrah, a Diary Cape, base 85s and 90s, 2200 total, Master CAs, and carry Oxie to a bingo win. New goals for the next year are a Tier 1 CM Cape, a Tier 2 Cape at either Tob or Toa, learn solo CMs, and 3 mega rare rebuild. Wow.
My
Okay.
man. My
Nate Dogg.
co-captain.
Damn, dude. Those are some ambitious goals. Solo CMs, though. That sounds like a good time. Good luck to you, Nate. Good luck. Next up, Bob Dole 99 says, the main goals are Quiver and Infernal Cape. But my large stretch goal is getting the Gilded Clog Staff. Not sure if I'll get it, but I'm already close to 1300 thanks to the sailing updates. Damn. The Gilded, is that 1400?
I
it
think
is.
so, yeah.
Sheesh. Well, good luck with that, Bob Dole. Can't wait to see that update here this year. Next up, Ben says, I forgot to comment on my sailing idea. So when you read this in 2 weeks, my idea would be to change your sail by hanging up a cape. I like that. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. And then the goal is to finish off the quest cape. The goal for this year is to finish off the quest cape. Only Grandmaster quests left at this point. Well, Ben, you know what to do. Get her done. You got this. Next up, Santher says, I really want to get more KC at raids. With the new work schedule coming next month, I hope to start making more friends in the clan, since my damn social anxiety makes it scary as hell to be in VC.
Same.
I feel that sometimes. I really do. Next up, Buddy Fighter says, 2026 is the year that I max in RS3. This has been a goal since the last couple of years, but this year I'm doing it. I'm 23 out of the 29 at level 99, and 3 skills are over level 92. With the changes coming to RS3, I've been really enjoying the game again and hope for a better year overall. Nice. Maxing Rs3 would be fun, but it's going to come at a time that I've either exhausted all the goals in OSRS or I'm like mad AFK and I just have nothing else to do. So who knows? Trippy says, Trip D, not Trippy, Trip D on my iron, base 70s, a fire cape, learn Zulrah, complete Song of the Elves, learn the Gauntlet and the Corrupted Gauntlet, learn Toa, and 85 Slayer. Bro, that was me, I think, in like 2024. I did almost all of that. So good luck. Good luck. You got this.
Michael said, catch up, bitch.
Catch up, bitch.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. He's putting words right in my mouth. Next up, though, Jay Manley says, I guess I can say my goal of completing a marathon this year was checked off because I waited at the finish line for my wife and I got to hold her medal. GZ on the bow for Michael. I get it. I get it. It's funny. Hee hee ha ha. I did get a Bofa this year, though. So all good.
Didn't earn it.
Yeah. Next up, though, Zom says, some big goals for the new year. Biggest one is I want to go for Blood Torva on my iron. I've got enough dupes at Next that I have some funds to practice on the normie, so hopefully I'm going to start that soon. Hell yeah. Up next, One Tick Beer says, I'm most excited to max combats and start trying for my Infernal Cape. Hell yeah. Can't wait to shout that one out. Good luck, good luck. Coming up next, Seabert says, goals for the upcoming year. Get into PVM. Going to make myself and interact more with the clan. I'm pretty introverted, so time to break out and have some fun with everyone. I didn't participate in bingo, and I'm looking forward to Springo. Hell yeah. Springo, honestly, any bingo, whether it's fall bingo, Springo, summer bingo, winter bingo, whatever clan you do it with, just bingo in general is a great time to interact with people and make friends because it's a less of a high stakes, high pressure environment when you are just like joining a random VC versus everybody's there for the collective goal of getting things done and having fun in bingo and working towards the goals. So, you are all like, that's a shared experience. So it's a little bit easier when you just have like a small team VC versus joining a VC and it could turn into like 30 different people all at once, But anyway, good luck with that. Next up, Rune says, Quest Cape with 4 more quests to go. Base 85s with currently base 75. And most importantly, to hopefully run it back with the Filthy Ores and shoot for top 5 in the bingo.
Did Rune say Quest Cape?
He did.
With base 75s?
With base 75s.
Funny how he
But base
omitted
85s.
That. Funny how he omitted that pre-bingo. Funny how he omitted that mid-bingo. Fogger's actually in the VC with me right now. So is JX Wright. He's been on my team too. We got that son of a bitch's Quest Cape mid-bingo. We wouldn't care.
Oh.
He
did say 11 days ago. Interesting.
Hmm.
So this would have been on the 17th?
I'm watching you,
That was
Rune.
after bingo.
I'm watching you, Rune.
That was definitely after bingo. Quest Cape with 4 more to go. Interesting. So you're saying they already got their Quest Cape?
No. We're saying
okay.
had he said, I'm 4 away from a Quest Cape, I said, that's crazy. Go get it.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Well, good thing he didn't. So we can read that goal out on the podcast and hopefully they get it. Next up, an Odd Trout says, probably the biggest goal of 2026 is 20 million XP in all skills. Damn. A stretch goal would be to get 26 million XP in all skills, and in parentheses, nerd maxing. Basically, maxing twice. If you think about it, that really is the best way to max. It's max again. Moving on, though, Rainbow's Granddad says, base 80s. I failed my current goal of base 75s. Thanks, sailing. Zulrah KC for the diary and to get the hard diaries done. They just need to do Zulrah, and then they have the Wildy diary. And then it may be a Quest Cape. Bro, Quest Cape is like a maybe? Maybe that's a stretch goal. Who knows?
Quest Cape should be the goal.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no reason Quest Cape should ever be considered a stretch goal. Quest Cape, before you have Quest Cape, it should be the only goal you have. Like,
Yeah.
Having the main Grandmaster quests done is such a huge quality of life upgrade just across the board that like, what?
Get her done first. But I mean, Zor KC for the diary and then getting the Wildy diaries might not take that long. So who knows? Maybe that's how they're priming the years with those other goals and then
easy goals
finish it off.
first. Fair enough.
Yeah. Moving on, Wiley to all says goals I'm excited for. Get the achievement, quest, and max capes. Let's go. Hopefully not in that order. Because if you get the achievement diary cape before the quest cape, seems a bit
can't.
backwards.
Well, technically you can. I think you can use a skill cape emote and not the quest cape emote.
No, it's the quest. It specifically says do the quest cape emote in front of the wise old man.
Is it? I thought it was.
Yeah. It's not in the Falador diary. It's in the Draenor. Lumberjane Draenor, I think.
Yeah,
Lumberjane
from the quest cape
Draenor.
emote in the wise old man's house. Wow.
Yeah. So you can't actually get the achievement diary cape before the quest cape. You can get it shortly after, but that one is locked. So good luck, Wiley. Next up, though, Shivershard says, I need to get back into the Inferno and finally get my cape. I'm going to get base 90s, 4,000 Vorkath, or the pet / Greenlog, whatever comes first. Lastly, I want to learn Zarpus Walk and how to Pog Tank. Well, you know where to look. We have a channel called Team Search in our Discord, and that's the best place to find a raid team, in my opinion. Lastly, on Spotify, we have one more, and it's from Fizzman15. He says, so many goals. I'm excited to finally get my quiver, learn chambers, and play in more bingos. Most importantly, I'm looking to tackle the scariest boss of them all, the giant mole. If you know of any guides that can help, I don't have much GP, please let me know.
I got you, King.
Boy, howdy.
I got you.
Do we have a poor man's guide to bossing that you could use right now? Link will be in the description.
If you'd have told me 5 years ago that a poorly informed YouTube video made by not looking at the wiki at all, by the way, just sort of like going strictly off of vibes. If you would have told me that the outfit I wore in that video would be so many people's 99 outfit of choice, I probably would not have believed you. If you guys are on the drag path edit side of TikTok, picture a drag path edit with all those 99 screenshots. So yeah,
nice.
Quite the interesting ride.
You never know what's going to get memeified. So it's just how life is sometimes, you know? But we do have a couple more replies here to read out to you. So we're going over to the YouTube replies now, where we ask you the same question. What goal are you most excited about for 2026? First up here on YouTube, Spencer says, either accomplishing my 2025 goals I didn't get to, or sticking myself in the red prison. So, just carrying them over? I think you should do both, Spencer. Do both. Carry over the goals and lock yourself in the prison. It's good for you. Next up, Schmidtstein says, Oxie, I need you. Badly. I am a maxed main, and I have been putting off the Inferno for over 2 years, saying, when I get a T-bow, I'll do it. I do not have a T-bow, as my Chambers KC is only one for the diary. All my money goes into dumb side grades, and I continue to push it off. I need you to yell at me to get off my ass and finally commit to the grind. You know what to do, Oxie.
Schmidt, is it? Oh, it's bus go. It's bus go beep. Okay, I see.
Oh, really?
It's a bus go beep. Everybody, you guys already know what to do. At bus go beep in Discord, tell him to get off his ass and get his infernal cape in 2026. Because what do you mean side grades? People used to do Inferno back in the day with Armadillo and an ACB. Fuck you mean twisted bow upgrade? Don't get me wrong, I have both of my capes with T-bow. I'm not going to sit here and say that T-bow isn't probably the biggest quality of life you can get, especially if you're already 99 everything. T-bow is ridiculous, especially once you get to majors. I can see why you want a T-bow. I got to Zuck 4 times with a Bofa. 3 times, 4 times with a Bofa. So you can get there. You absolutely, I don't know what the hell you're waiting for. Get in there, especially since you've been thinking about it. Watch some videos, get your ass kicked. Get in there.
Get in there. You heard it here first, Schmidt-Stain. Get in there.
Careful what you wish
Get
for.
off your ass. Next up on YouTube, Rune Gaz says, treasure hunting getting removed in RS3. That's their biggest goal for 2026. Let's go.
I mean, hey, you got what you wanted, baby.
Yeah, exactly. That's happening soon, I feel like. Like, probably within the next couple months.
I almost
We'll see how it goes.
want to hop over to RS3 just to celebrate with people. Not like commit to an RS3 account, but like I want to be there for a party, you know? Like your neighbor has a big crowning achievement and you want to go over and like give your neighbor a bottle of wine. Like that's kind of what it feels like, you know?
Yeah.
Treasure Hunter's going away. I'll go dance at the Grand Exchange for a little. Like, I don't care. You know, it's fun.
Yeah. Just pop all your keys the night before. And then
all,
just
isn't all that shit
celebrate.
like getting deleted or something though?
Oh, yeah, I guess so, actually. Yeah, celebrating would be fun. We should plan on that. But we have 2 more to read for this community question. So next up, William says, I spooned a Tebow in our last bingo, so now my goal is to get the Infernal Cape. It's been years since I set out with this goal in mind, and it finally looks doable. The skills and the gear is there. I just got to get in there and learn the mechanics.
You should @Busco Beep in our Discord and ask him if he wants to be Inferno buddies so you two can do it together.
Yeah. William, I don't know. I feel like that's Legend Gary, Jay. I feel like maybe because he's the only one that I know got a Tebow or 2, maybe.
If that's legendary, absolutely. Go for the Tebow, big dog. Not go for the Tebow. Go for the Infernal Cape.
Go for the Infernal Cape.
You want to know why? The Infernal Cape doesn't get lost on death under 20 wilderness.
Sheesh. Damn, Max. Here we go. Last one. Remax says, I'm considering maxing the iron or to try for a fang on the hardcore again. Good luck, Remac. I think maxing the iron would be probably more fun, but this guy likes making hardcore Iron Man, so you never know.
His name is literally Remake, so yeah.
I thought it was Remac.
I know.
Is that the joke?
It's probably that would be what I guess is the joke because it's just Remake is just remake without the E at the end. So
true. Well, folks, that's going to do it for the community question. Thank you so much for answering last week's question. If you want to answer this week's question, it will be,
if you could set Michael and I stretch goals for 2026, what would they be?
I like that. That's a good one. You can answer that in the comment section on Spotify or replying to the pinned comment on this YouTube video. Going to throw it over now to Oxie for the very first achievement of the week for the year of 2026.
Yeah, achievement of the week time, folks. It's a big one. It is a big one. We're going to start off this week in the miscellaneous category where we have only one achievement, but an achievement that above most of the miscellaneous category achievements stands alone. For his 1000th collection log slot, Voltoro got his Champion's Cape. The Madman.
Wow.
Congratulations, Voltoro. Big day. Wear that with pride. One day they'll have a Champion's Max Cape. One day they'll be able to do something to show off your Champion's Cape more than just wearing the cape around. Someday. I think you're among the few now, among the few Champion's Cape enjoyers in Achievement of the Week. So, hell yeah. Moving on over to the combat category now, we do have a few new fire capes. Proq and Rat's Cape. Rat's Space Cape. Like a rat's cape. Got their ratty fire cape. And then Proq. I want to read it as Proq, and I just know it's Proq, so I won't. Speaking of first, both Dice and Wukong Rambo defeated the Corrupted Gauntlet for the first time, and my boy Toilet, our newest wise old man patron, killed Zulrah for the first time on his GIM, slowly progressing towards the playing on my Iron Man permanently move that he's trying to do for future bingos, which in a way I respect, but we got a lot of work to do. Anyways, congratulations. Super Soft Salad achieved the Hard Combat Achievement Diaries. Letia Boy and Indoor Kite both achieved their Dinzana's quiver. Rock Arm Man achieved Blood Torva, Belorva, and Hankaren and Strom, the same person, just with the slash in their name. And for the life of me, I forgot which one's actually their RSN. They got Radiant Oathplate. I feel like Radiant Oathplate and Blood Torva are like yin and yang. It's hard to choose which one to shout out first, right? Because like,
Yeah.
they're difficult in different ways, and they both look sick as fuck. So it's like if you're in Radiant Oathplate and you see someone in Blood Torva, it's just sort of like that casual, like, yep, that nod, you know, like you're a badass, and I am too. I love Radiant Oathplate. I like Blood Torva. Don't ask me about them because I don't think I'm going to go for them this year. I don't have the money. It's too expensive. Moving over to the skilling category now. It's a big one. It's a big one this week, folks. Folks, we're skilling to end 2025. Let me tell you. So, kicking us off, we have Bowmanator achieving 99 sailing and remaxing his account. Super Soft Salad with a double-double this week, achieved 99 range and 2K total. Buddy Fighter, who we actually just heard about from the community question, achieved 99 rune crafting, 99 dungeoneering, and 99 necromancy in RS3. So getting closer. It's 24 out of 99 now, I'm pretty sure. For Vitney on the road to max 2, Electric Boogaloo has achieved 99 crafting. I believe there's only 2 skills left to go. So be on the lookout for updates there. Apex Wolf achieved 99 prayer. Q-Slip achieved 99 cooking. Dominatrix achieved 99 fire making and 99 mining. Fortimus achieved 99 sailing and also remaxed his account. Thermostrike got 99 construction at Doom. I don't know why, but the screenshot is the golden tunnel at Doom with Thermo getting Avernic treads and then immediately getting 99 construction. So, and you're like, oh, he probably just like did that and screenshot it. No, it is like the Avernic treads are first, and then the 99 con is in the CC. So that's fun. My son's name is achieved 99 sailing. It's one hell of a name for your child. Achieved 99 sailing. J Plant achieved 99 defense. Small Peen achieves 99 strength and 2K total. Fishy Bun achieved 99 wood cutting. Also, Paul Mohadib achieved 99 hit points on the Iron Man. Iron Robin achieved 99 Herblore. Hutch A achieved 99 attack. Jack, with the one with like, it's like 2 Ks and a little spade next to his name in Discord.
Oh, yeah.
I know you, Jack. Achieved 99 strength and 99 hit points. Laser, Mr. TNO Learner, achieved 99 sailing and remaxed his account for the second time this year, I'm pretty sure. Clogs Please achieved 99 construction. Your Savior Sink achieved 99 sailing. I think also remaxing his account. I think YSS was already maxed. I think.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Jay Goose achieved 99 sailing. Steins Gate achieved 99 sailing, remaxing his account, shockingly enough. Platypus 4 achieved 99 prayer. Raymer achieved 99 fire making and 99 herblore on mobile, so you can't do anything cursed with your layout. He did that like one time, and I'll never let him forget it. Alpha Hotel Quebec achieved 99 crafting, and then during the last segment of the show, RS Tooth Doc achieved 99 attack. And in between recordings, because Michael and I actually took a pretty substantial break this time, Iron Cave and Dice Hunter both achieved 99 strength in between recordings. So congratulations to you guys for achieving 99 in all of your various skills. Additionally, Michael from the Xpwaste podcast has earned 2350 total level on his main account. Woo!
Oh, nice. Let's go. Wait.
You posted
I did that during the...
You posted
I didn't.
it. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I swear to God you did. Oh, did you get it during the episode? No, you got it during the episode. That's what it was.
I got it during the episode.
Yeah, during the
Did
episode.
people say GZ or something? Because I wasn't paying attention.
I know you weren't paying attention because you didn't say anything, and it's not like you to not shout something like that out. But we do have one more achievement this week. We do have one more skilling achievement. Our dear friend, who has been a part of this clan for many, many years and has gone on some psychotic grinds over the last couple of years, notably the medium clue grind. I'm sure a lot of you old timers will remember. Mima has joined the 200 mil club and has achieved 200 million range XP, making him He is now officially rank 2490 in ranged, solidifying himself on the high scores with 200 million range XP. Congratulations, Mima. Big ups, my friend.
Nicely done.
It's not on the collection log, but it should be because that's cool as hell. You guys are awesome for doing all the cool stuff that you guys did this week. Congratulations to all of you. Shout out to all of you for doing all the cool things. If you want to be shouted out for doing all the cool things this year, not just this week, for the rest of the year, head over to discord.gg/OSRSTNL. Post about it in our levels and achievements chat. It can be anything you feel is an achievement. New year, new you. You want to celebrate yourself a little bit more? Put some smaller stuff on there. Put your base 70s. Put your base 80s. Put your 500 expert hunter rumor completions. Put your 22-minute quiver in there. We don't care. Put your achievements in there. If you think it's cool, post about them. We want to see them because we have the best Discord in the world. We are currently playing host to some Sunday Night Raiders. As always, bingo is over. People are back in it. People are, breathing and believing again in RuneScape. Not me, though. I'm probably going to go play Minecraft after this. But for the now, I'm fishing and I'm sailing. So who knows? Come join our Discord. We're amazing. Start your year off in the best OSRS Discord in the world. I'm going to throw it back over to Michael for our final segment. Before we wrap up the first episode of the year, I got to ask Michael one classic question, one that never died. Michael, my friend, do you have a fun question for us this week?
I do. And
Excellent.
This one comes from our fun question section in Discord, posted 10 days ago at this point, but I think it was either after we recorded or we had a postcard. I think we had a postcard, so we didn't read it last time. But this one is from Noel, and they say, let's do leagues IRL. No transportation allowed. You can start your adventure via sailing. Your spawn point is the country you reside in. Pick 3 oceans that you would like to unlock to get to different continents. What do you want to explore? Where do you want to go? And are you brave enough to go to the Arctic Ocean? So there's a map for reference. You start in North America and you pick 3 oceans, and we're doing leagues IRL. Different continents, or is it? It's oceans. Pick 3 oceans.
To answer your question, right? We have a projection of a world map pulled up. Michael might put it on screen right now.
Yeah,
got you editing. I got you editing, Michael. So we're gonna spawn in North America. Right? That's where Michael and I start. We're gonna spawn in North America. So obviously, you'd like. It sucks that you don't get like an ocean free. You get your spawn country. You don't get an ocean for free because then you can't go anywhere without picking. But not that big of a deal because I'm going to pick the North Atlantic, the North Pacific, and I'm torn between either the South Pacific or the Arctic Ocean. North Atlantic and North Pacific make the most sense, right? North Atlantic and North Pacific connects you from North America to Europe, Africa, the Middle East, and Asia. North America or North Atlantic and North Pacific, right?
Yeah.
That's 5 of the 7 continents. Right there.
That's true.
Now, I'm torn between South Pacific and Arctic Ocean because I'm trying to think, if this is a league, what cool stuff is there to do in an IRL league, right? Like the Pacific and the Atlantic, the North Pacific, North Atlantic, those feel like what was it in Trailblazer? It was like Mauritania, Asgarnia, Kandarin that everybody picked.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like that's going to be like, the KMA route. I feel like you kind of have to. You have to pick North Atlantic and North Pacific. There's the most content there. You get the most bang for your buck with the relics that you've chosen, right? You also, technically, if you spawn in North America, have to pick one of those 2.
True.
Or else you can't go anywhere. Technically, you could start in the Arctic. You could do an Arctic Ocean start.
That's true.
But I'm looking at the South Pacific and the Arctic Ocean for 2 different reasons, right? The South Pacific, you get a lot of content in. You get Australia, Indonesia, you get all of the Polynesian islands along with the North Pacific Ocean. So like there's a lot of content in the Australia region. There's also a lot of content in South America. Like South America presumably is going to have a lot of things to do, right? The Arctic Ocean, while it has some things to do, just, a little bit less. The Arctic Ocean seems like it's going to have some really good loot and really good rewards. I was tempted to pick the Southern Ocean at first, but I feel like it's like an original like Wilderness 2022 trap. Like Wilderness pre-updated bosses. Like there's nothing in Antarctica.
I can see that.
I think
There's nothing there.
IRL, for getting a good sailing update, the Drake's Passage is going to be where Raids 4 is going to be, because that just makes the most sense that there's some big boss in Drake's Passage, but that's not an ocean. It would be a part of an ocean. And I don't think sacrificing a region for a league to get there would make sense. So my heart is leaning towards Arctic Ocean, but from a player standpoint wise, I feel like South Pacific is the play,
Yeah. Damn, I think ours are going to be very similar, except for I don't think I would take North Atlantic.
Really?
Because if you can access Europe by going through Asia, then you don't really need the North Atlantic. Yes, it's a shorter path, but you could go North Pacific, sail to Asia, and then get to Europe that way. And then if you have the North Pacific, presumably you could also get to Australia. You said you need the South Pacific for Australia, but I'm looking at this map and it looks like North Pacific would give you access to some of Australia, potentially New Zealand.
Look at where the equator is.
Oh, does it stop at the equator? Okay. Yeah, you're right then.
Like,
then I would go North Pacific, South Pacific, and then probably the Arctic. Because that's also a way, like if you were up in the Greenland area, you could get to Europe that way without needing the North Atlantic. Because again, if these are all connected landmasses, presumably Africa's on the table. You just have to get there via the North Pacific. So that almost gives you access to everything. If you take North Pacific, South Pacific, and Arctic, that gives you almost all of the continents, I think.
Here's a question for you.
Unless the ocean has to be touching that continent in order for it to be unlocked, then that's a different story. But what was your question?
I mean, Arctic Ocean technically does touch part of Europe. It's interesting that Null went with oceans and not continents, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you had to pick a continent, like, I don't even know what would a starting continent be? What's a starting area? Like, I feel like if you want to get like historically, geographically correct, put like Middle East or Africa in there, because that's where like humans started in the first place, right? But if you're trying to just like think of where you would spawn, if we want to keep it to you start in your home region, right? So you start in North America. What 3 regions are you choosing? Assume if you start in North America, assume you get an island cluster for free, just to teach you the basics of sailing. Like kind of like how we get Caracas. So if you live in North America, you get the Caribbean islands. If you live in Europe, you get England. If you live in Africa, you get Madagascar. Australia, you get all the islands out there. South America, Central America, you also get the Caribbean. Everybody gets the Caribbean. It's gonna be Caribbean's gonna be quite the fun hub. But that would be that's the idea, right? You get an island cluster and a continent. What 3 other regions are you picking, assuming you have full access to North America?
I'm gonna base mine off of vibes and food. I think I'm going South America, Asia, and Australia. Just for the vibes and for the food. I don't know what a league would look like in those regions as far as tasks and activities you can do, because I'm not that well traveled. I've only been out of the confines of the United States once, and that was recently. I'm not well traveled, but he was there. I do love South American food. I love Asian food, and I think Australia just brings the vibes.
Okay. See, you're going off the vibes and the food. I'm going off the animals. I'm going off the megafauna.
Oh, fun.
I'm
nice.
gonna obviously, if you want to talk about megafauna, Africa, without question.
Oh, yeah.
You got to pick Africa. Also,
Yep.
definitely gonna go with the Australia Oceania region. You know what kind of like cool aquatic bosses you fight? You fight like sharks and shit. You know,
Yeah.
that'd be really cool,
That'd
dude.
be cool.
There's a white shark boss off of Africa, the southern tip of Africa. There's some like a reef shark wave based game in Australia. That'd be super cool. That'd be super cool. And then I think for my final pick, just because I'm going places that are really warm, North America is North America would be my third pick because North America is so diverse in its biomes. I think you can see a lot of really cool animals in North America. If I have to choose, I'm probably going to choose Asia. If we're going animals,
Okay.
probably going to choose Asia.
Yeah.
Thinking that Asia has a lot of access to the Arctic Circle. A lot of North Asia is in the Arctic Circle, right? A lot of Russia,
Cool.
it's pretty much all Russia, is Arctic Circle. So I'd be very interested to go check that out. Again, be very interested to see what an Antarctica build looks like.
Oh,
But-
yeah. Okay. That's. Would you get the Antarctic and the Arctic as one region?
Michael, they're
Or
on
is it two
opposite sides of
separate
the
regions?
world.
I know, but I'm just saying, in terms of grouping, presumably not much to do in either of them. Can we just group them together and say, yeah, this is just for free? It's for free. There's a lot of ice. There's a lot of snow.
Tell me you've not watched a David Attenborough documentary without telling me. The Arctic Circle is one of the most prolific areas full of life for a good portion of the year. There are so many things on land, so many things in the air, so many creatures in the water, right? You got whales, you got krill, you got herring, you got salmon, you got bears, wolves, you got caribou, you got all sorts of birds. I'm not as good with birds, but you got all sorts of like birds and shit that live up there. The Arctic Circle is a very, very, very populated, very biodiverse region. Antarctica has nothing. You have a couple different kinds of penguins, leopard seals, and some birds. You get orcas on occasion too. I feel like the challenge of Antarctica and the challenge of the Arctic Circle are so wild, especially like different times of year, right?
Yeah.
Like the Arctic Circle in the winter sucks, but would be survivable. Antarctica in the winter, no, no lights, no lights, negative 40 degrees, no, and there's no life, there's nothing. Arctic Circle is gonna be hard, but at least in the summertime, Arctic Circle would be crazy cool.
Nice. Have you ever been up there?
They are no. I want to. I want to
okay.
one day. I want to go. What I want to see is a herring run or a salmon run on the northwest corner of of North America.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to go see one of those up there in Canada or up there in Alaska because I want to see whales. You know, lots of really cool stuff up there. If it's a humpback whale, I want to stick my head in the water and listen to him, you know?
Oh,
If it's an
yeah.
orca whale, no. I'm good.
No, thank you.
I mean, I know orcas don't attack people. Doesn't matter. I'm good, you know?
That could change.
So, no, they're not remotely close to the same region.
No, I'm just saying, orcas could turn on us. We never know.
They already have. They're attacking boats.
Yeah, but that's just to kill the millionaires, man.
Yeah.
Trying to help us.
I'm joining
The
the war
billionaires.
on orcas on the side of the orcas.
On the side. Get rid of the yachts. Well, Noel, thank you for so much for that fun question. It made me realize I don't know much about geography as I would like to. I don't know as much as I would like to, and I don't know if that's going to change. But again, thank you for the fun question. If you want to ask us a fun question, you can do so many ways. You could send us a postcard, and it would get put up on the wall back there. It's almost full. Got a little bit of space here at the bottom. I got rid of that. I got rid of the head cutout just because I went and bought more of those pins that I can push in there. and I put up some of the ones that were on back, like hanging out. But yeah, you can send us a postcard. You can post it in our Discord. You can post it in the Xpwaste chat. You can email it to us. You can, there's a bunch of ways. The link for all of that will be in the description if you want to find all the places you can send it. But yeah, that is our fun question. And that also means that we are ending off the very first episode of the year, 2026. 2025 was a good year. I think 2026 is bound to be better. We can only go up from here. And I am looking forward to it. Any final thoughts for the first episode of this year, Oxie?
Go complete your goals. You got this.
Go start your goals. Because it's a little early to start completing them.
Nope. Go finish them all
started.
tomorrow.
Go get them started. All of them. Okay, yeah, just get them all done.
Get them all done.
Don't worry about it. Log out of RuneScape.
Bus go beep. Go do your infernal game.
Stop doing herb runs. Anyway, that's going to do it, folks. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to find out more about the show, you can check out the description of the episode. It has all the links you could ever want, and check it out there. But yes, that is the episode. Again, thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.